What up, what up?
What up, what up?
How you doing, Baylor?
Hey there, Teak. And
Glad to
folks.
have you back.
It's so good to be back. I'm so thrilled we're coming back together for a second round of this.
I know, and last week you said we could do it again next week. And I was like, haha, yeah. That'll be easy.
Yeah,
just
true.
plan a recurring session of literally anything in the 2000s. But it was easy, actually. It was very easy. Go figure. Who knew? Who knew that it would be so possible to do? And we're gonna do 4 people this time?
We are. That's the initial plan here.
The stated objective?
Stated objective. I do have.
And is it going to be pure high velocity, high octane progress again? Or are we?
So I have an actual goal for the end of the stream this time.
Okay.
Which is I think that we can make a barn actually happen during today's outing.
You think we could get to a barn?
I think we can get to a barn. So I looked it up, and we don't need
Okay.
hardwood. That's the secret. We actually don't need any hardwood. We just need lots of wood, lots of stone, and
Wait, we have those things.
$6,000 in cash, which we don't have.
We might be close already.
And that's what I'm saying. We are close already. Hence.
Okay, but you have to buy aminals, and those are kind of expensive.
Yes,
too.
aminals is expensive, and if you want cuter animals, you have to upgrade the farm because obviously the more money you invest, the cuter the animals become.
Yes, just like life.
Just like real
The more
life.
you
That's
spend,
right.
the
Yeah,
cuter you
horses
get.
are
That's
the
right.
cutest animal.
Horses are the cute. You know what I learned recently? Actually, this is you know that you're gonna have to fight my attention
As
span
measured
to
by
get this barn
expense
done.
of maintaining.
Did you know that you can, dogs are common service animals, right?
Yes.
It's common service animal. We train dogs to do all sorts of things. Be seeing eye dogs, tell people when they're, if they have epilepsy and give them their pills and whatever. Did you know that you can train a seeing eye or a service mini horse?
Service mini horse.
This is officially accepted?
I think
this
I'm
is
familiar
like
with the concept of a service pig.
I've seen emotional support everything, peacocks and all sorts of crazy business, but a service mini horse is apparently because they have such a long life of service. You get like 20 years out of them versus 8.
That's pretty glorious. It kind of follows the life pattern of the smaller it is, the longer it lives.
Yeah, and I guess a mini horse could be smaller than a dog, and that's wild to think that you would have a horse in your house smaller than your dogs. But I kind of love it.
But can the dogs ride it? Ride the
Can
horse?
The dogs ride it? I want to train a service mini horse whose service is entertainment.
Service is to carry around your emotional support animal.
That's right. And on it will be a stack of dogs, riding side saddle into the wind. And then you put like a hamster on the dog. You gotta see how tall you can stack this animal stack.
And it's all on the back of a turtle.
That's right. And the turtle is the world. You could make a religion out of this. I think.
I think somebody already did.
It's too late. It's already been done.
All right.
Okay. Is there a lobby I need to join?
I need to use the co-op button for this.
Okay.
And then I should be able to send invites through Steam.
Well, these are not my people. Kevin and Bevan. Oh, that's I got to go to co-op and then I'll have my person. Right.
Oh, no, that's not the right invite. Oh, God.
Is it going to reset my character? No, surely not.
Oh, I made a terrible mistake. I broke something.
You deleted our life together?
I'm gonna Alt F4 out of that. Because I'm not sure what was visible on screen there. I accidentally clicked remote play together instead of regular play together. And oh boy, that was a disaster.
Yes, that works a bit different.
See if you can, let me host here and see if you can, through the Steam interface, select to join my game.
Sure. That's what we did last time and it was effective.
That should be the most effective way to do from here.
It's not showing me join game are in.
Should be legal as of now. So
legal.
Didn't have the game.
Confirmed. It was illegal moments ago, but you decriminalized.
I decriminalized joining
just in time.
Sessions.
Just in time for this first rip. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so we are here.
Good job.
We're alive. Our priority for today, the first day, is to create cabins so that our new farm hands can join us, since they won't be able to join until we're both here, or until they have new cabins. Excuse me.
If it just says connecting, what does that mean? Did you develop this game?
I did not develop this game.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a detailed error message that you can painstakingly?
No, the error message is connecting. Connection failed. No. Oh, rejoin Cozy Island Farm. Bingo. Connecting. Bingo this. I haven't said that in a long time.
Stirred the memory banks, good sir.
You're gonna make me play Slay. You're gonna make me slay. I've been thinking about doing a dedicated slay, like something. I saw that you're doing the 400 kills, 100 each. I like that, man.
Yeah, it's been a kind of like a statement of dedication. Like, I'm gonna play a lot of this game this year.
Yeah.
And it's been getting.
Yeah, but it can be effective too because then you have a little bit of forced note taking, right?
Yeah.
You've got a record.
It cleanly separates the play into multiple, into its own kind of like sample, so to speak.
Right.
You seem to be still connecting. ...
Oh. Okay. I think that it didn't like that I was invisible on Steam. I have a sneaking suspicion that this like reaches back out to Steam to do something. Because that was instant once I turned myself to be a real boy.
Oh.
What? It's way too weird to wake up and somebody's already standing in the house. All right,
I was watching watching you sleep.
Wake up. Hey, you there.
Kid,
You're finally awake.
Time to go to work.
Hush, they're coming.
I think we've almost reached Morrowind.
Weird. Baylor, do you know about Skywind?
Skywind, I do. Yes, that's the Morrowind game rebuilt in the Skyrim engine, right?
I think so. Yes, I think so. I think it's that way and not the other way, which also I think exists.
I would also believe that exists.
There's someone trying to make Skyrim in Morrowind because why ever stop developing directly on Morrowind, right? When you can just continue instead.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Skywind is like one of my old friends. It's our perpetual dream is that it will ever finish because it's been in development for like a decade, right?
Oh, is it still not done?
Nope, it's not. I mean, it's kind of hard, I think, to build, fully networked multiplayer nonsense on top of a fundamentally single player game.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's very challenging.
Yeah. Where are our other two? Or will they join later?
Fiber, stone, and wood. They will join as soon as we can get them cabins on the farm. So that's our priority today, is to clear enough space to create more cabins, which I think are like a 3x3-ish footprint, just like yours.
Okay. Okay, we have to make them a bit. Okay, they don't get it for free. Okay. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty cheap. It only costs 100 gold, apparently. So we just need to make some space here.
Gucci.
In an appropriate spot. Oh, we've got all these like hardwood logs. It's kind of an interesting little forested area. 4x2.
I cleared basically everything on this farm that could be cleared, but we also planted a lot of trees, and so, oh wow, things grew back too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to start. That there's really not a lot to clear, so it really just is up to where I want to place these cabins.
Yeah, I spent all of the first 5 days, which I usually wouldn't do, but since I had you to do sensible tasks, it was synergy.
In that case, I'll head over to Robin's and I'll see if I can get these constructed right away.
Sick. And if you see a spot that looks like it would be ideal, be my eyes and tell me what to clear, right? I think it'll automatically clear stuff though. Won't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, nothing? Okay. I thought it would I thought it would have a little sapling.
I can't put it over those big stumps, for example. I'm pretty sure of that.
Gucci. Gucci to Gucci. One of my viewers said that the other day, man, and I can't stop saying it. Instead of saying good to go, you just say Gucci to Gucci until you lose your mind.
I might only be able to build one at a time. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, because she has to come do it. Well, we'll do speedrun strats for a couple days.
I'm going to put the cabins near this little pond area here.
Toward the central, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
The door's in the middle. So yeah, right where you are, I'm going to put the two cabins thereabouts.
Okay.
I think below.
So they'll come from the south and meet us in the middle. I kind of like that.
That's right.
I like that.
Like here.
So there'll be one like right. Well, it's got to be far enough south that we can see the little pond, right? We need our natural beauty.
Yeah, we don't want to overlap the pond, so I'm thinking one right here.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
This cabin is prefabricated, so there's no construction time. Convenient, isn't it?
Right the heck
so
up.
So I can make the other one right now, too. I see they thought of that specifically for this situation, specifically so that people wouldn't be... Oh, and one's...
I tried...
There's different types, too.
I tried to go in and steal the package, and the game straight up said, "This is not your package to take." It knew. It was like, listen, just because your name is Sneakyteak does not mean you can open this barrel full. You gotta back it up.
We'll go here.
Since the haggling.
Okay.
Yo!
2 fabricated cabins, and I should be able to.
I'm a little worried about the masonry on this first cabin. Like, is it safe? The natural stone look is gorgeous, but it does sure look like it's falling apart. Let's give it a test swing.
trying to invite our friends to join us. Maybe I can't do that yet.
You can't. You can't cut the house down.
Anyway, okay, so those were constructed, no problem. We have lots of stone and wood, more than enough to build a barn, so we really just do need the cash. So
we
cash is
could go pop the geodes and, turn that into fat cash.
That would work. Unnamed farmhands, okay. I assume that's one successful joining from somebody who's supposed to be here.
Someone certainly has successfully joined. The question is, is it a real co-farmhand, or have you been usurped?
Guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, and I meant to bring Robin's axe to her. Whoops, that'll bring us some fat cash. Stacey's experiencing the same thing you did.
Baylor.
Yes.
What I need to know as our farmhands connect, and Ziz, if you can hear me out there in space, it helped me to flip and toggle my Steam visibility. When are we gonna play some co-op storybook? We got to do that. I'm like jonesing. Yes, you and me.
Maybe that'll be our next week.
Yeah, I think we got to do it, man. I think that would be so much fun. I need your brain in that game with me. We can shatter that game. We'll split it wide open.
I believe it. Oh, no.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Back to the saloon.
To the saloon.
To deliver this
I played a role-played run of Stardew Valley on stream many moons ago, where we were required to go play. Yeah, well, not like deep roleplay, not like Dungeons and Dragons Stardew, but you give some personality to your character. And my character would go to the saloon every day until we beat Prairie King.
Yes.
But it turns out it loops. It is an infinite rogue.
And it gets very hard.
It does. It gets genuinely really hard. All of a sudden you're like, I'm good at this.
I've never been able to beat the second loop.
Really? But it's cool that they let you bring it to the home. Do I have emotes in this game? Can I wave?
Here, have an axe.
I can wave with my sword. Wave. Wave. Okay. What would you recommend that this humble farmhand do now?
So it sounds like we have a dedicated planter and waterer. So I think that leaves to us fishing, scavenging, and mining.
Wait, have you seen the offering interaction?
Offering interaction? I've not.
It pops up, Faely is offering you her clay. Will you accept it? I will take this gift of clay. Thank you. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so we're just trying to make money. I'll go pop all the geodes if we have enough.
All right.
And
or introduce myself to the entire town, pretty much.
Oh, good. You're doing the rounds of hellos. I didn't know that you were socializing. I might have joined you.
Oh.
What do you use quartz for? Is quartz a usable material?
Yes, you can put quartz into the furnace to make refined quartz, and that is used primarily for sprinklers, which I don't think we're going to need.
We can't
use
a
whole lot of. But we might still need a few of them. But I think by and large you can sell the quartz. I can't remember if they sell for more when refined or not. Or if it's worth refining them in order, to sell them. I don't remember.
If they do, let me know.
Let's see.
Otherwise, we'll sell them. Oh, but Carl will already be closed for the day, won't he? Clint,
yeah. The Carl?
Whatever.
Carl.
The man with the name.
I don't remember being introduced to him.
Who's Carl?
No, I don't think there is a Carl.
We're not convinced that Carl exists. We're not convinced that you exist, Tiki. All right. I'm going to sell 10 quartz. for the good of the farm.
He's doing it. By the way, quick shout out to all the lovely folks subbing during tonight's Stardew content. Anti-Pig Zombie, Hot Potato, Sheepy Sweater, and Sneakyteak. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Never before have I been thanked for subbing while also being on a hot mic in the same stream as the person thanking me.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
You are so welcome. I know that my $5 a month, humbly split in half by our overlord Amazon, is paving the road for you. So you're welcome.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Yeah. That $2.50 a month, baby.
Yeah.
Make sure to buy the toppest ramen. It does, though. It does. It does. It's all about volume. So wait, if there's Egg Festival tomorrow, then there will be no industry.
There will be no industry, but there will be purchasing of strawberry seeds once only.
Okay.
So we should need to make sure to get our hands on a couple.
Right, because that's a good thing for us to grow, and we probably need it for community bundles or whatever.
I think so.
Okay.
We can sell.
Have you ever like? Okay, I should do this. Is definitively like business shooting yourself in the foot, because anytime I talk about this, it sounds like I'm not grateful. But have you ever had anyone in your stream hold you hostage for a sub? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Gonna like
this is the
string you along for some kind of.
They're like, if you don't do this, I won't sub, or the opposite. Like, if you do this, this, and this, then I'll sub to you. And it's like, okay,
unsub if you don't.
You just asked me for like a week of emotional labor so that I can get your $2.50, bro. Thank you.
Don't offer me your wood.
Don't give me this. I don't want it. Take it back.
Offer me strawberry seeds instead.
Oh, Carl is on the move. Baylor has gone to bed? Oh, no.
No pressure. I know you're a night owl.
That's true. Although I've been struggling with that since I got back from vacation, Baylor. It's wacky.
Struggling with staying up late?
Yes. And waking up late. I mean, I was very, very committed to bed by 6 a.m., awake by 2 p.m. Like, that was my life for a couple years, really. And I got home and I was falling asleep at like midnight. These days I stream and I get to about 1:30 and I'm like, am I intended to keep working or am I supposed to perish at this hour? Which is the correct operation to be done.
I used to be a real late nighter. I was very much the stay up all night to play games kind of guy.
To get lucky. That's right.
Yeah. I found a lot of joy in becoming a morning person.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all about aligning your wakefulness with your life goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as those things are in concordance, then we Gucci. Chat member says, I think strawberries would not be needed for default bundles.
I know they're not part of the spring crops bundle.
Okay.
But they are the best money per crop in spring, so that's pretty sweet.
Wait, do we race each other for eggs?
You know, we might.
Hold up. Are we about to have one of these game theory dilemmas to where we are so good at getting eggs that we will end up undermining each other and will lose to like a child? Should I stand idly by while you win the egg festival alone?
I'll follow the child around and make sure they get no eggs.
You're just gonna block the kids. You will not have this.
Oh, did I hit start on the squad stream? I might have forgotten. Oh, I totally did. Okay. Now that's actually live. Whoops.
Okay. All I knew is that I clicked accept.
Thank you for asking about that, Pantharin in chat. Reminding me to click the button there.
His finger was on the button. Don't hold back, Baylor. I think that song's been in my head ever since it was like a Budweiser commercial in the year 2002.
Apparently, if we tie, we all get a hat.
Oh, we can tie? So we should try. We should try to coordinate.
There will be a live counter of some kind.
I did not pick these crops because I understand that I'm not supposed to, right? We need you to get the farming levels.
Yeah, I'm leaving those. If Faely wants, I know there's a quest for at least one parsnip. So if that goes new to Faely,
I gotta get one.
Her to be able to get it. If you don't have it, you should at least get that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
I will get one, and I will sell it immediately. Get that hot money. Oh, I already had it, but you know, I contributed this way. So even better than watering all of our crops with salt water is daily filling the cat's bowl with salt water, which I'm sure is great for the feline. Drink up.
Well, there's a new kind of salt lick for you.
We need to get exactly 4 eggs to all get a hat. That's so few. So does it add our values up together?
Unsure.
Okay, we gotta try. We have to try to do this.
4 eggs.
But if I go east right now, will it begin the Festivus?
I think so.
I fear progress greater than almost all things. I cannot move forward.
That's a mood.
Oh, but where's Ziz still trouble? No dice?
I think so. It seemed like that got resolved.
Firewall shenanigans?
I'm not sure why. Our 4th hasn't been able to arrive.
We will go humbly as 3 into the night of the egg.
Onions.
I have got to get on this bus.
The bus is one of the easier things to activate.
It's not the one where you have to do the crazy, like, hidden in the subway subquest, is it? Or it is?
No, you do unlock that. I think with a battery? But the bus just requires you to fill out all the bundles for one of the categories. Strawberry seeds, hundo. Sweet. Is there anything decoration-wise that we want collectively? I doubt it.
I'm being very frugal and not buying anything frivolous.
Perfect money.
Good job, me.
I guess I'll get 16 strawberry seeds, since that's what we can afford.
That seems very reasonable. And I think the strawberries grow quickly.
Yeah, they grow quickly, and then they repeatedly produce.
Right.
Which is pretty good.
Right. Like hops and grapes and...
Yeah, they're better if you can plant them at the start of a season.
Where's Cliff?
But they're not worth hoarding for a year. Where is Cliff?
Here's Cliff. Is there any more food?
And our town doctor, Harvard.
I think I could be an excellent video game voice actor, Baylor. Do you want to hear? Pick any of these characters and I'll nail it, I promise.
All right, give me Gus. Give me your best Gus.
I hope everyone's enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. You see how much emphasis I had there? It didn't sound like I was reading it at all. It was like I was Gus.
That's the kind of emphasis that gets you a 6-figure salary.
Yeah. Basically, they just can't afford me is the only reason why I'm not already a VA.
Correct. Absolutely
It's just
correct.
not lucrative.
Okay, so can we take all the seeds? I think...
Yeah, let's hunt these eggs.
Let's hunt these eggs. That would be with the mayor. Where's the mayor? Here. Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt yet? Damn right I do.
You're egg hunting right now.
Exactly. Time for the highlight of today's festival activities. The annual spring egg hunt.
Yay!
Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to take on Vegeta. Or to hope to find the prize.
I will steal all of your eggs, Kakarot.
Now, is everyone ready?
R. Which way would you like to go? I'll go north.
I'll
go
tackle
north.
the south and expand our empire.
I'll go east, I guess.
Gotta look for the little colored...
Yes.
They're like all hiding.
I will capture every egg on the planet.
Oh, here's one over here.
Do we need to get exactly 4? Am I supposed to stop at 4, Faely? Or should I take this 5th?
Alright, I've got 4.
I'm at 4, I'm waiting. What do I do?
That kid can't get one.
I'm staring down the barrel of number 5.
I'm also at number 5.
Did
No
you
more
take
than
your
4,
fifth?
she says. They say.
Exactly 4?
Exactly.
No more than 4. Okay.
All right. 4.
Okay.
There's even a score in the bottom. All right.
This is 4.
4 apiece.
This is so hard.
I think our score is
Okay.
horrible.
Horrible? That's such a stretch, dog.
Wow, look at all these eggs. Now, if only I could get you kids to defend Earth from aliens with this vigor. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt,
Is it 3-way time?
Piccolo, Abigail.
What? It's because there were 3 of us? We lost! I gotta say that.
Intentionally thrown.
How many did you get, Abby? There's no way that she got more than 4. I stood idly for 30 seconds. She certainly could not have beaten me.
How dare she?
I think because there were 3 of us and not 4, the 4 was a lie.
So we got nothing? Well, we got strawberry seeds.
No, we
Those
got
need to get
something,
planted.
baby. We got something. We got something.
What?
Hey! Let's go, baby. Kevin was free when you after cost of purchase and tax. Emotionally valuable. Yeah, baby. I'm just gonna stand with my Kevin. I could water here. I will salt your fields. Yes, just like the Romans did.
3 pickled
In
strawberries.
preparation. I mean, are we just hitting the sack early? If we're speedrunning money, like, I don't think fishing is that efficient. Oh my.
Efficient?
I'm going to bed immediately after that. Yes. Insta sleep. Oh, I forgot that my name was Uffizi in this run. That's good.
You were very obsessed. This will be very a timeless homage to that one time you got very obsessed with a particular sink.
You say that one time, but I've not stopped. You just haven't heard from me in a week. I mean, you don't know where I've been. I felt kind of judged though last time. I had a few people in the chat that were like, "Tiki, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you would even suggest such a frivolous expenditure."
Such a frivolous tap.
Did we just wake up from the same? I thought. Interesting.
I think we got Zizzy correctly now.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Just needed the new day to arrive.
Good. Very good.
Firewall had to go down.
Yeah, yeah. Those
classic.
freaking firewalls stopping random connections from being formed.
Right? Like
How
how dare
obnoxious.
they? All right,
Why do they do that? It's so much more convenient when your internet
gonna
is
go
wide
fishing.
open. Would you like to go fishing in the mines for ghost fish or because the farm fishing is pretty bad, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would go river or ocean fishing.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, wherever you go.
Catfish, shad, tiger trout. Ocean fish, sardine, tuna, let's start with tuna.
Do you want to divide and conquer, or do we want to have a little mini fish competition? Fishetition?
Fishetition.
Fishetition sounds. We should start that company. It didn't give you tools, Faely.
I think
That's wacky.
Faely will need to visit the appropriate location.
Oh, yeah.
To get the tool. So if you go to the docks, Willie will give you a fishing rod, and if you go to the Adventurers Guild, you'll get a sword.
Shawsquid.
I'm gonna go lake fishing.
Shawsquid says in my chat, suffer not the TCP connection to live. Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why do we live only to suffer? True. I've been thinking, actually, Shawsquid and I were talking before, Baylor, about making a tool, which I think we could do which will basically kick your streaming connection. So it won't drop your stream, but it will like just kind of turn it off and on again without interrupting the connection. We think there's a way to do this.
It sounds like
which is good if you. Yeah, I mean, like I've had connectivity problems before to where it's like my internet hasn't gone bad, but it's almost like the route is bad. Like there's a node along the way that's bad or something.
You're being routed through something somewhere that is failing.
Exactly. Somewhere in the internet there is a bad computer, unbelievably. And so
how dare they?
That's how dare, frankly. Can you believe that people out there would just be having computers that are bad? Just SMH my head, man.
Shamefulness.
This fish is wily. Got legs. That was a slow catch, but it was beefy.
Ooh, am I gonna get perfect plus treasure? Yeah, perfect plus treasure. Very good.
Yo, wow, nice.
So, fun little fact about perfect catches. There is if you can catch the fish without ever having the bar miss the fish for even a brief moment, it's a perfect catch. And it
upgrades the quality, right?
Upgrades the quality of the fish and gives you more fishing experience for that catch, which is the most important part, actually. So you'll level up your fishing skill faster if you get perfect catches.
Can you aim your fishing cast diagonally?
Yes, you have to use the WASD as you're casting. As you're casting, right? Let's see if I can remember how to do that. So I'll go. Not quite.
Because I'm trying to hit this little special spot right here, but I'm not sure I can do it. I think I know how. I need to go back to the dock. Yeah, I'm certainly out of practice with this.
There you go.
Fishing business, but we'll achieve mastery again.
Tunes in this game are so cozy.
Yes. Oh. It's all about feathering the reel. Just like real life tapping, fishing, you should tap your reel and rod repeatedly, very, very quickly. Oh, that's right. There's this deeper hole over here on the west side, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all coming back. As a general rule, further away from shore is better with the bobber in terms of getting gold starfish. I don't remember if that has any impact on the experience you get. I don't think so.
But it has impact on our dollars.
Definitely.
Fairly major. Oh. I gotta get these perfect catches back on. There we go. Max cast. Does max cast matter?
A little bit?
Or is that only for getting to tricky spots?
I want to say that's mostly about getting just a little bit more distance.
Okay.
But I truthfully don't remember. I do remember that if you see ripples on the surface and throw your bobber in there, you have a higher bite rate.
That's what it is. Yeah, you get fish faster, right?
Yeah. And there's usually different fish in locations at night and when it's raining, possibly also by season. Have you ever caught the legendary fish in Stardew?
Yes. Remember, fishing is usually my primary quest in video games.
Fair enough.
Fishing and any other mini game that's inside of the game.
I did watch the Torchlight content.
Oh yeah.
How far did you get in that game, by the way?
I don't remember what act I got to. I was having fun. I think that inventory systems in ARPGs are like made to frustrate me.
Yeah.
Basically designed to upset me because I just want to look at everything and collect everything and be very thorough, and doing so is effectively death in an ARPG.
Yeah, it's a gross misuse of your own time, tragically.
Yeah. Atlas says I got to Act 2. How many acts are there in it?
3 or 4.
More so than inventory in Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I find that the DD loot was not too bad, because ultimately Darkest Dungeon is, there's something about it that more easily resolves to just be a calculation, right?
Yeah.
Everything is just value, and you're just trying to maximize value out at the end. Exactly. It's just optimizing, and really that's what you're doing in an ARPG. But optimizing in an ARPG is partly about accepting that like some amount of money and potentially some good items are just not going to be seen because you're optimizing time. Whereas in DD, you're more directly optimizing inventory. And optimizing time is not something I know how to do because my brain cannot conceive of time. It's missing that piece.
Cannot conceive of time.
Yeah. It's convenient, you know, to be a primordial being suspended outside of space and time. But it's also infuriating when you're trying to play Diablo. It's the only downside. Everything else is pretty great.
I think you might be right, though, that fishing is fundamentally less efficient because in no small part, the game doesn't pause when there's multiple players connected.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's so nice. I think I needed this. I think this might be my calling.
Appreciate that it doesn't make the days drag out over long, specifically because it doesn't pause.
Right.
Normally you can have like a 30-minute day if you're spending most of
and
it
it doesn't pause while your line's in the water, right? It just pauses while you're collecting.
That's right, just while you've got the fishing minigame open. So the
fishing minigame itself. Right.
At the beginning, this is not that much of the time, but as you get like good bobbers and you can catch fish more often, it becomes an increasing factor.
Yeah, and harder fish, right?
That's right. Yeah, if the fish takes longer to catch. I found a geode in a chest. Cute.
Oh, I was supposed to go cash that stuff in with Clyde. Keep forgetting.
There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow, that's right. Why do today what you can delay until tomorrow?
I put stuff off to way too much as a personal thing. It's just so easy to decide not to do something.
I've found... Are you talking about, you know, in the storied world of video games or in your personal life?
Personal life. You know, a message to be responded to, a bill to be handled.
Yeah.
A minor task to be tackled.
What I have found in my life recently is that there are exactly enough tasks to always be doing something which is actually fairly important without ever meaningfully making progress on like that one thing.
Yeah.
So maybe that one thing just sucks. I mean, like maybe I just don't need to do that one thing, right? It's possible. Oh, you can't put bait on the initial rod. Is that the deal?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, so my chat goes on. I'm like addicted. This is such a nerd snipe for me. My chat goes on. Minnie says, ARPGs usually have this interesting mechanic where most loot are orders of magnitude lower value than select ones, but knowing what to look for requires some in-depth knowledge. And I think that my position is that if I'm going to, you know, climb the warped wall of learning in a video game, I'm not that compelled by that specific learning, right? Like, I don't want to spend 20 hours learning about the parts of the game that I'm intended to ignore. I think I like cannot get over this point. I'm so stuck on it, and I've been stuck on it for years. I just like keep trying to convince myself that I'm looking at this from the wrong way. Because I loved Diablo, and I know a lot of people really love ARPGs. I see the compelling point, but like as a game design consideration, putting something in the game which it is my intent and express purpose to figure out that I'm supposed to ignore is like, stop. Just take out the ignored part. Just don't put it in the game, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that's too literal.
I ultimately have a similar feeling about mechanics that aren't intended to be ignored, but end up being optimal to ignore.
Right,
in some way, because it's just easier to, I don't know, force this one powerful DPS build than it is to invest in X, Y, and Z defensive stats or whatever.
Well, And what's strange is that there's actually something kind of impossible going on in the design space, right? Which is that the theoretical conclusion of what I just described is a very uninteresting game. Like if you took your game and sanded down every corner and removed every unnecessary interaction and reduced it down to only the good decisions and the good plays, your game is kind of flat. You need to have some variance in the surface of the game that you're interacting with, because that's what's engaging, right? Is learning about the good lines and improving on them. And so, conceptually, it's kind of ridiculous that I can say that while also playing roguelites. Roguelites are like defined by figuring out the good plays and the bad plays, right?
Yes.
There's something about it that's different.
It's really
How do you feel about the concept of bad cards in Magic, Teak? Right. I feel really good about bad cards in Magic. That's the weird part. There's something about specifically ARPG loot systems that makes me subtly furious. I think it's just that. I think it's
a little like
a rare state.
Yeah. You do want bad cards in a multiplayer game, I have to imagine. More than you'd want them in something that's single player focused.
Well, and bad card, right? Like there's a lot of different meanings, and there's that really great talk from whatever was it one of the Magic designers did this talk about some of the design tenets for Magic. And one of the things that they emphasized was that it's not so much about good cards and bad cards, it's about different stages of play and different types of engagement. And so you need to have cards that can build cute engines, even if they're not tournament viable, because that's a really fun thing for a lot of players to do. And you need to have cards that have really deep lore and design, because that's a reason that some people play, right? You're putting in a little bit of all of what people like. And so for me, that feels varied. Whereas, and I think that's the thing, right? I think that's the thing, is it's the distinction between a bimodal state of this thing is good or bad, and you have to figure out which it is, and some number of quantum states. Like the Magic card is good in some way, even if it's not tournament good. Whereas the bad loot in the ARPG is just always bad loot. There's nothing, right? It's like, it doesn't matter how you look at it. Okay, you have to get me off of this soapbox, or I will rant about this specific thing for the entire evening.
Someone in my bed.
There's somebody. Children of Morta. That game was good. Did you ever play that, Faely?
I did not play any Children of Morta.
No, I liked it. I think it's good. Are whites and greens in WoW or MMOs okay, Teak? No, it's a total waste of time.
Wow, we've got purple herrings. Very good job. A lot of fish money. Okay, today I'm going to try to plant all of the crops that we need for this spring bundle that aren't currently planted. That's my goal. We sell hats.
Granny Evelyn. Welcome. Spirits are mad today. I'm supposed to watch the weather.
The spirit weather.
Can I unmadden the spirits?
You cannot. No, the spirits determine how lucky you're going to be in the mines. So
we should not be doing a mining
on a high spirit day. It's not the end-all be-all, but if the spirits are very upset, it's not a good time in the mines usually.
I like when the spirits are happy and it's also raining. That's the best. That's a good day. Does spirit happiness not affect your random loot while fishing?
I don't
just punch the weather.
If that affects fishing or not. It might. Flygon in chat says it does affect treasure chance. So that'd be a yes, looks like. I will hurt you forever if you bring me iron bar, says Haley.
We can't give her that. We gotta upgrade our equipment.
You gonna deny a girl what she wants?
She wants an iron bar. What? Actually, that's kind of badass. What if a potential romantic partner came up to you and you were like, I just want to get you a gift. What would you like? And they said, I would like a hunk of iron.
I would like an ingot.
One ingot. And you're like, yes, how convenient for me. I will go fetch you your ingot.
Be growing in soon. Little red berries
that's
everywhere.
that's like a sudden 2-day profit situation, right?
I like to use them for the energy. I eat them all the time.
Ah, right.
They are delicious.
I keep forgetting about energy because, like, it's not mattered for us, really. Because the multiplayer phenomenon. All I want for Christmas is iron. My vitamins have run out. I need more iron. Okay, I'm going to Clifford today. We're going to get these gems.
Cool. Get some gems. I'm going to be planting some more seeds.
Okay. Wait.
For our farm hands to take care of.
Should I not be doing that on a day where the spirits are dispirited?
Oh, that's not going to affect geodes, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, maybe it might. Let's see. Flygon says, in addition to mining stuff, luck affects amount of wood dropped from trees, chance to double the number of extra crops yielded at harvest, drop chance
Calvin
of
K
duck
says
feather,
it 100% affects geodes.
Chance of treasure appearing while fishing, chance of getting special items. Okay. Well, chat knows better than I do, I'm sure.
I will wait.
Patiently.
Well, I didn't say patiently, but I will wait.
I understand.
Geodes are predefined proceed. I'm getting, in a rare turn of events, I'm receiving different information from Twitch chat. Can somebody please confirm which is the true information? Can somebody please definitively have the right answers?
Right.
Baylor, please punish your chat room for having different ideas.
Everyone is banned.
Everyone is banned now.
Incorrect. Correct doesn't matter. The problem was that they gave me conflicting information.
Right.
Not the problem. Not that some of the information was incorrect.
Please be unilaterally wrong over being.
So we need green beans,
just want
cauliflower,
one idea.
potato, parsnip. Okay, so that means green beans and cauliflower and potatoes. Let's get 10 beans. And 20 taters, because you're all harvesting crops for me now.
What's taters, precious?
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. Potatoes.
Potato. I need to go back and watch the loader. I always find that that's very pleasing to me when I do it. It kind of relaxes me.
Yeah, they just had like a 20th... Not 20th. They had an anniversary re-release of something related to that, wasn't there?
Oh? I don't know. I'm not.
I feel like there was something Lord of the Rings.
I'm not Shire savvy
recently.
anymore, to be honest.
Library meal.
So what do I?
Oh, a crab pot bundle. Perfect.
This is such a funny phenomenon psychologically because when I play this game solo, I never have any doubts about what I want to do. But something about being technically on your farm has made me totally
subservient.
Like I'm like, what do I do now, Dad?
Mom.
Go to work, son. Pick
Earn
the crop.
your paycheck.
Earn your pay.
Clean your room, child.
Go to the lake and make it into fish. I will go fish again.
Allegedly, there are tools you can use to check what you'll get from the different geodes, like kind of a seed reading tool.
A seed reading.
Seed
nice.
reading, yes.
That sounds very mystical.
I will read your seed. Simply give me one turnip, and I will tell you the truth of the seed.
So Shawsquid says in my chat room that they just did a 4K remaster for the loader. And that it's interesting because they redid the color grading in a lot of scenes. And that is interesting to me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. New stuff.
The more you know.
The more you loader.
The more you loader.
And we'll
That's right.
plant green beans up the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Perfect. 10. Palm fossil.
You sitting on some fossilage? Wait! I was gonna go to... Oh, right. I'm not going to Clifford today because... spirits are big red.
Big Angie.
Big Angie.
Bing.
Oop. All right, Baylor. That's it. My next 3 catches are all going to be perfect. Bet?
I believe it.
Oh my gosh, you believe?
I believe.
That's all I needed. Okay, I'm focused. Now, the bad news is that for me to do that while I'm fishing, I make like, you know, professional tennis grunts. So I hope that's okay.
If you need to Legend of Zelda your way through it, go for it.
Oh, I already messed up. It's because I wasn't grunting. Yeah. I can't every once in a while I think I'm gonna do this, and then I remember, yeah, you definitely want to go Zelda, because if you go tennis, the tennis grunt is very, I mean, it's kind of intimate. You can't be doing that all stream long. It's not really safe.
It's just like a baguette in the chest. I dig it.
A baguette?
One baguette, please.
I already messed up. I already failed my own challenge.
It's a hard life, man.
I needed to set those goalposts lower.
Really, yeah. I find one of the easiest ways to self-acceptance is lowering your expectations of yourself.
That's right. I will eventually achieve a perfect catch.
Eventually, a fish will happen.
I will put this line in the water. That's it. That's the whole goal.
That's
very
that's
achievable.
A good goal.
I love that about it.
Believe in you.
I feel like we've got to be close on the money front. Like, the second we have a full harvest,
definitely,
that's going to be what?
We've been investing in the field in front of the farm, and eventually there will be some kind of payoff.
It's going to pay out. It's going to pay out. Exactly. Is there some like particular horizon in which, you know, when do we vest?
When the cauliflowers arrive. That's going to be my answer. Or I think a 12-day grow. I don't know when we planted them. Probably would have taken a few days.
Gucci. Oh, it makes a little sparkle if you land it close to the ripples on the surface. That's cool.
Oh, I didn't know there was a visual indicator for that. That's cool.
I think a previous me might have known it, but since then, every atom in my body has been replaced. So I don't know it anymore. But I did.
It has been 600 years.
I go through phases with these games, you know, where you kind of... It's almost like cram, you know, when you're preparing for a test or whatever? Where I'll be playing the game, and then every second I'm not playing the game, I'm reading the wiki, right? You have those?
I have that kind of like obsession cycle with certain games. I can't stop thinking about them. I'm like going for my daily walk, and I'm like, wait, but what if this interaction works?
Yes. Yeah, but like your mastery is not reinforced with time, because you do that for a week, and then you drop it like a hot potato, right? At least I often do.
Yeah, eventually at some point the obsession kind of like cools or just suddenly fades.
I think it burns too hot. I think it just burns up all of it, you know. It runs out of oxygen.
Yeah, you can definitely suffocate that kind of interest in anything.
And so you have this crazy decay where for like 6 months afterwards, you haven't played Stardew Valley for a second, but you know everything about, you know, crop timings.
You don't put it to practice.
Yeah, this too shall fade in time.
That's also true about like my degree and stuff. You know, all that knowledge that I acquired there, I'm no longer putting it into practice. I'm slowly losing bit by bit all of the undergraduate classes that I took, all of the different studies that I'm
so scared that this is a setup for like a Half-Life pun.
No, I'm
so. Should I engage in gravitas or
on a regular basis?
Levitas?
You should be worried that I'm about to make a pun, but I was not intentionally doing so in that case.
Okay. Yeah, but you know, I think when you say that, it reminds me that this might be the wrong way to look at it, right? Because the process of learning is not really about eternal retention of the knowledge, right? It's about the process. It's about the actual act of learning. It's about going through the discovery and research, right? It doesn't matter if you remember that one, right? Well, because that's the thing that you're really reinforcing in the long run, is the ability to learn. The next time you want to research something in a video game, it will be made more facile by the fact that you, whatever, were an expert in the exact molar mass of everything in the periodic table of elements at one point.
So you'll be an expert of memorization.
Yeah, a lot of science definitely does feel that way. Biochem, a lot of bio and chemistry is like college level courses for 6 years are just memorizing. And then you hit the new frontier, and then it's like, ooh, you've already memorized everything.
Yeah.
Now go learn more things to memorize.
Yeah. Give us more stuff to memorize, please. The next generation of undergrads will have it worse.
What exactly did you do? I never knew this. What did you do with chemistry? You did some teaching, you did some research?
I did some teaching, I did some not research, I would call it, kind of like lab maintenance.
Okay.
You're running the behind the scenes of the laboratory courses for a college. So setting up the experiments, preparing solutions ahead of time. So taking our raw ingredients and diluting them to the correct totals, making sure everybody had printouts and lab manuals and stuff like that. That kind of thing.
So you got to spend a lot of time in a lab, but without having to deal with people in the lab.
That's right. Yeah. So definitely a good amount of time spent in the lab alone.
Do I need to save any fish, by the way, for bundles or whatever, or should I be selling all these bad boys?
Generally speaking, you can sell everything that you get.
Okay.
If you find something that you think is part of a bundle, you can look at the bundles through the
Yeah, I was trying to find it. Isn't it in collections?
When you open the inventory, it's one of the 2 buttons on the far right. There's organize, and then there's a little tree button for community centers, so you can look from there.
You know what's weird? I don't have a little tree button. Why is that?
Really? Oh,
maybe I need to go back
to go to the community center and actually unlock it.
And go interact with the bundle or
something? Yeah, if you haven't done the drinking of the forest goop with the wizard, you'll need to do that.
Cool.
He will show you the way.
Sleep.
Haley says, if you hover over an item, the community center icon will pulsate. It's part of a bundle.
Have it right now.
That is cool. That's a nice quality of life feature I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Quick, to the bed. Hurry.
You must sleep or we'll die.
That's real.
Eventually.
Gotta sleep, man.
Baylor has made it to bed. I love the announcements in multiplayer, man. We made a lot of money on that day, actually.
We're starting to bring in cash, and our crops haven't even started properly harvesting yet.
Yeah, because we making that fish money, baby.
Let's see, fortune teller.
Okay, today
somewhat annoyed.
I'm definitely going to go to Clifford.
All right, you should do it. Their spirits are mildly displeased, but I can't condone waiting any longer.
Right, we've got to pop these geodes. How big of a difference can it even make?
Exactly.
Don't answer that, I guess. If it's a big difference, I don't really want to know.
Okay, replace these new parsnips with... Kitty.
Do I have everything? Do we have any other things that I need to take the museum? The museum.
So...
Oh, there's a fossil. We've already identified fossil. We can sell that bad boy.
I'm gonna go buy some more seeds. Oh yeah, and we also did, I think we also settled that geode contents are not affected by the RNG. So
based on what, like a cage match, a battle of champions? How did we resolve this conflict? That's traditionally the way to determine truth in human society, right? Is that you pit two people against each other in a deadly
that's how our laws were written, fundamentally.
Yeah. Just fight about it.
Made the mistake of expecting Pierre to be open at 8 a.m. Why can't he open at 6 like a good, honest person?
Oh. Even Clifford opens at 9. What kind of blacksmith starts work at 9?
Right?
They're supposed to start work at pre-dawn light. and then toil by the fires of the forge.
The forge has to be hot and ready as the sun comes up.
Oh, but maybe that's why it's not open, because they are
He's huffing and puffing on embers as we speak.
He's currently, yeah. He has no bellows. That's the unfortunate inefficiency.
Until he's blue in the face and he passes out.
He just sits and manually blows on the fire until it's big. Look at it grow.
Yeah.
Well, now it makes sense. Yeah, we're about to process a hell of a lot of geodes. No!
What is this?
Cutscene! Inefficiency!
There is a skip button if you truly despise. Oh yeah, this is where the guy comes in and waves coupons around. Coupons.
Welcome to... Oh, this guy's evil.
He's evil. He's corporate.
You can tell how evil he is from the way that he's looking at the camera here. He's corporate, Teak. It's not evil. No, this kind of poaching is... Can you imagine?
It's kind of rude.
Imagine rolling up into like a small, local community grocer. Imagine creating a platform on which you can allow thousands of industries to host their wares, but then reselling those wares at lower prices until you squeeze all the local markets and they die. Imagine. Only Joja.
Only
Joja would do something so evil.
Let's see. Do I want to fill in the space or do I want to make another row of potatoes? I'll make another row of potato sprouts.
We got some frozen geodes too. How cool is that?
Oh, nice. Too far down in the mines.
Smash.
To get those. Speaking of, we need to get, I think, maybe a tool upgrade or two with our next batch of casheroni.
Okay. What should we upgrade first? Well, we need to get hardwood and big stone. Hardwood and big stone.
Big stone. Yeah, I'm thinking pick might be one of the first to go.
Okay. I like being able to cut through hardwood too, so you can go to that secret forest.
Yes.
Pretty dang.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. It's pretty good income.
Personal
daily,
fave.
too. Potatoes have been sprouted. I'll plant the spring seeds in the middle here.
When you make your museum in this game, Baylor, are you like fastidious about trying to get it to be organized in an interesting way? Do you like try to rainbow coordinate it?
I like to coordinate them by type, like group the minerals together and the fossils together and stuff. I could see doing like a deliberate rainbow, grouping by color.
I try to color coordinate. Yeah, I try to color coordinate.
I like that. Color coordination is viable.
Viable
Feel
and
free to
valuable.
rearrange whatever is there as you see fit.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I like to put the dwarf scrolls together, I think.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I won't go too crazy. I mean, we're just getting started. I should just donate. In you go.
Mayonnaise
New reward.
machine. We're going barn first, right? That's going to give us cows, so we'll be able to produce cheese and milk.
Cows or... Oh, pigs are like more expensive, and they are also kind of weird in terms of their profit schedule, right? Because they've got to like find truffles or something wacky.
Yes, but they are quite profitable.
So this game has an interesting lineage. I don't know if you remember this, but when the game early on was first out, it was a standard practice to buy animals, grow them, and then to like sell them to slaughter. And then they removed that feature, probably because it didn't feel very Stardew Valley, right? Like a game about wholesome family living, to be reminded of death.
Death and destruction.
But I don't know that I know any other game that had a feature like that was just... I actually kind of appreciate, as much as I joke about it, I appreciate how in tune that is with the kind of spirit of the game, right? It doesn't need to be there. Like, this is not really a game about realism, right?
Right. No, that we got wizards and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm mining with a dwarf. Okay, we've got hella rewards, by the way. Oh, hell yeah.
Thunder egg.
Ooh, are we going to grow a star fruit? Baby?
It's a summer plant, right?
No, yeah, you might be right. We may not be able to grow it yet. Yes, 13 days to mature, but then we'll be a star, baby.
Beautiful.
Process this geode. We had so many geodes. I mean, 2 omni geodes. 5 frozen. And 25 regular.
Dang.
That's pretty good. Do we want to keep any of these gems that are not that have already been donated, like duplicates, or do you want me to just sell every one of those bad boys?
Duplicates can be by and large sold.
Okay.
I don't think we have unlocked the bundles that use gems.
Right. There's some of them that you're supposed to keep, right?
Yeah, fire quartz is the one I remember. I think the others are easy enough to get. I'm itching for some mining action. I think I might go into the mines tomorrow, regardless of the luck.
Shall we go together?
I think we shall.
Shall we unite our tools and the digging?
Yes.
And the slaying?
I will remember to bring a pickaxe this time. Probably.
Oh, I can eat the salmon berry in order to make space. I can pop this last geode. Oh no! Clifford! Tell me it ain't so! Don't you close! No!
He's like clocking out. Nope, sorry, kid.
I will not pop a single extra geode for you. Get over it. You can sell gems directly to Kyle. I didn't know this.
Yeah, you can also sell fish directly to Willy, I believe. You want
Old
the money instantly.
Willy. Old Willy.
Willy, Willy, woo.
So you know how you have these, like, impossibly complex and long mental pathways to things? What do you mean, Teak? Where, like, a single phrase will trigger this cascade of memories, and all of a sudden, you'll end up somewhere completely unrelated. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know this feeling?
Yeah. Or if you're trying to remember something you've forgotten, you have to try remembering things that are related to it in some way.
Yep.
Or sound like it.
Oh, how do I make more chests? I'll figure it out. Probably wood and... It's probably just wood.
Just wood, I believe. Like 50 wood or something. Pretty reasonable.
So, you said Willy. And in college, I had a friend who lived above a place called Oat Willie's, which is like a tobacco and smoke shop or something. It's irrelevant. It's actually unimportant. It's just the fact that they lived above it made me think about that place. And then in an impossible chain of events, I'm suddenly very hungry for tacos. And so I'm kind of upset because I was doing all right.
So I said the word Willy and you became taco crazed.
Yeah, of all the things, Willy made me crave tacos. Freaking Willy, man. Freaking Willy, really?
Oh, I want tacos.
Well, now you want tacos. See, I spread taco hunger like a dog.
Like a dog that yawns. Gets everybody else to crave tacos.
I'm
so close to perfect. Rude.
A little geode in my house. Can you not turn this? Oh, well. I'm no interior designer. Now I want tacos, Tiki? Well, good. Because when you do achieve the tacos, you know, it will be pleasing to you.
Shredded Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack, huh?
Monterey Jack? That's what I said. I'm standing by it.
I've seen my wife
taco.
take a block of cheese, Monterey Jack, cheddar, whatever, out of the fridge. Have I told you this before? She'll take this bad boy out of the fridge and then take out a knife. And I'm like, oh, cool. She's going to, cut some slices to put on a sandwich or whatever. And she'll cut a sizable slice. And I'm like, wow, that's a big slice. And then she'll put the slice in a bag and proceed to eat the rest of the block. Just directly. It's kind of a badass maneuver. I'm not going to lie. It's like it shows commitment.
It's like deliberately, very delicately cutting out one slice of pie and then eating the rest.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally like that. It's totally like that.
I love that.
I just like that she, has identified that for her, the cheese is a primary food group. There's no reason to beat around the bush. Go directly to the source, the one power. Oh no, I have a Willy in my chat room. And now when I see their shining handle, it will remind me of eating tacos. Besieged.
Truly a fate worse than death.
Besieged by my own subconscious. Distantly, in some horrible mausoleum, Freud smiles upon my hunger. I wish he'd stop smiling. Kind of annoying.
It's so creepy. Unmilled rice.
Do we need to mill it?
You do need to mill the rice, apparently. To increase its value, or we can just sell it for mediocrity.
What's the difference between a miller and a milliner? This is not a joke. I think a miller mills things like rice and flour.
Yeah, a miller mills things, and then a milliner is somebody who has more than $1 million.
I thought that was hats. Milliners and billiners. Oh, man. What would you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a milliner. I want to be a billiner. I don't know if I'm going to make it back in time, y'all. You'll pay my medical fees, right?
We will. Whether we want to or not.
How exactly does the, economic system of the farm work? Like, we're all sharing an account. Do we have...
Oh, shoot.
Do we have insurance? Like...
Oh, you can get that back. Very nice.
Is there a body that oversees our funds? Is there a treasurer? Do we need to elect a treasurer?
I think we definitely have to hold elections. That's the only way to be sure.
How will we elect?
By vote.
By what process?
Someone's been decorating my house.
Teak, do you guys keep the regular bundles or go with the remixed bundles? Oh, you can do remixed bundles in this game? Is that like a
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was one of the things the recent patch added, was that you can have alternate requirements or something.
We're playing with the regular bundles, right?
I believe so.
Regular. I need to go visit tomorrow. That's
I
a good reminder.
The alternate bundles was even an option, so I did not enable them.
We did not forget about our barn. We're trying to get rich. Although I thought we had more money.
Oh, the harvest is here. Get out of here, you stupid bird. My beans! Even took the pole. You're telling me that flamingo is not a scarecrow?
It's not. It's literally just a decoration.
Dang
but
it
is awesome! So wait, hold up.
Trash.
I thought we made like 2,000 gold just a couple days ago. Yeah, what are we buying?
We bought potato seeds.
Oh, seeds. Right. We have to reinvest instantly. This game is missing the concept of a small business loan, and I think that it should have that.
Definitely.
Because we're farmers. Farmers, they might need some initial capital. Makes sense.
Definitely. You gotta buy all these seeds.
And you gotta buy... Oh, I can't go into Pierre. You gotta buy equipment. Farm equipment is kind of expensive. Needs more Gazillionaire. Have you ever played Gazillionaire?
I've not.
Have I talked to you about that?
I've not played Gazillionaire.
Oh my goodness. Why will it not let me interact with any of these bundles, man? It just shows up as wacky text. I don't know what I'm missing.
You have to, if it's the wacky text, you gotta talk to the wizard.
Oh, I need to go talk to Rasmodius. Yes. Okay. I wanted to go that way anyway, so I can talk to the mouse about its hats.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to the mines today.
You got to drink a potion. Do I need to bring something to Rasmodius, or will I just get this automatically?
Just bring your dang self.
Carry your person to the west.
Store my fishing rod at sight.
Flamingos aren't good at scaring off crows. Yeah, you know, if I'm a crow, I am not about to land on a salt-based farm with a single flamingo. I mean,
you may need to wait a day.
Something is dangerous.
Seeing the text and seeing the wizard.
Okay. I think I've seen the text already before, though. Like, I already got the Explore the Community Center flim-flam. I'm pretty certain that I flim the flam.
You do flim the flam.
But I don't think that I ever...
Flem the flum.
I don't think I whizzed the bang, you know?
No.
I certainly did not bop it. So, the one thing I like about this game when I'm playing it is you can never do anything without finding something else to do along the way.
Yeah, it's
kind of
it's
really nice, actually.
Really.
You're like, oh, go to the wizard. Oh, I better pick these salmon berries. Oh, I could cut down these trees. I gotta fish a little bit.
To the mines.
Okay, the wizard's theme song is one of the dankest songs in the game.
Decidedly.
It's got that wacky, like crazy slide sound in it.
Well, I'm chilling with the Crystal Mines tune, one of my faves. So chill.
It's got the, what do you call that thing? It's like a piece of wood that has some notches on it, and you run another piece of wood along it, and it makes like a... Do you know what I'm talking about?
I vaguely know what you're talking about.
It kind of sounds like this.
The name of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What is that? What's that called?
No idea.
Me neither.
They're so cute. Okay, we missed my chance to do Iron Bar.
So, because my character's name is Uffizi in all caps, it feels like the wizard just summoned me when they said my name, and I like that.
You would call you from the darkness.
Uffizi.
Serve my dark purposes. You will be well rewarded or something.
I appreciate that all of the, you know, mystical sprites in this world are actually just apples with legs. Like what is simple? Have you been eating what are they called?
Junimos.
Junimos? I always think jujubes, but that's a candy, I think.
Delicious.
Not the jujubes. So, the other day, I was at a mystical place, Baylor, called IKEA. Have you been?
I'm going to tell you a story from Disney for a second. I have been to the IKEAs. I've been lost in an IKEA before.
Okay.
That's a fun
time. That can happen. That can definitely happen. All of a sudden, you start to think that it's your house. They find you sleeping in the bed.
Yeah, they're like,
you try to use the bathroom.
Somebody
it's not
started giving me
plumbing.
meatballs, and I was just happy.
I found this Swedish candy. It's called like Daim, D-A-I-M or something like this. It's packaged like a Rolo. You know Rolos?
Yes, like a tube.
Yeah, it's a stack of chocolate and caramel candies or whatever. But this was like somewhere between Rolo and Heath Bar, and it is freaking dank. They're not the chewy. They're stacked in that tube the same way, but they have kind of a harder, you know, kind of almost toffee center. They're really good. It's pronounced like dime, says my chat room. I was trying to say dime. Get to the chopper. I don't know why all of Sweden was suddenly Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's very far off base, but it's what was happening in my head. Austria, what are you doing in my IKEA?
Tasty like. I gotta try candies from like other countries more. I feel like this is
They've got good stuff
of crazy.
But
good.
just universally, I end up liking them better because what I finally realized over time is that in the U.S. we put like hella sugar in everything.
Yes, corn syrup.
And I don't actually like sugar that much. Not that much, you know. You like get ketchup in a different part of the world, and it kind of actually tastes like tomatoes. It's gonna throw you off.
I'm very much in the camp these days of unsweetened ketchup. You can get it. It's good stuff.
Yeah, less sugar in my stuff. Like I'll add it. You know, I'm all about adding sweetness to a dish when it wants it.
Yeah, like for making a sauce, a little bit of sugar can go a long way.
Yeah. But like I like the flavor of chocolate, right? And so when my chocolate just tastes like I put my head into a bag of, you know, cane sugar and just snorted it, like that's a lot. I don't need that much sugar.
Sanguine Penguin, thank you so much for that generous raid. Bringing everyone over for some cozy teak times. It hurts.
Baylor times. You're the primary party right now, dog. I'm like the after party. Hey, did your folks like Storybook? Have they watched any Storybook before?
I don't think they have. I've not streamed any Storybook.
Well, because when you hosted last time after we played last week, I played Storybook afterwards. And I got like my butt squarely handed to me for 2 games, but then we started playing awesome. But I got like owned for just a couple games.
It's real.
Johnny Droptable says, correct me if I'm wrong, but I bet you dislike corn syrup, not sugar. So I don't actually dislike corn syrup or sugar. I dislike the quantity by which we apply them to things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, corn syrup used in moderation can be a nice little culinary tool.
Yeah.
But used in excess, which it often is, it's... Oof.
All right. I'm going to go to my... Wait, did you go to the mine today?
What? We're all right here. Yeah, everybody went to the mine today.
Not me. I got left with Rasmodians.
Oh, you're not here.
You left me with the weird babysitter.
There are 4 of us.
I have 2 slingshots now? I don't want 2 slingshots.
I'll try to get to you. I don't like this babysitter.
Crush these. There's something you said earlier triggered this thought in my brain that I've been now thinking on.
Is it tacos?
Talking about having all the molecules in your body replaced.
Yeah, 7 years, right?
Human ship of Theseus.
Yes, yeah. That's what I read, is that it's 7 years is the approximate full replacement.
Full replacement. But that's an approximate full replacement.
Right, because like you can't know exact, right? Like there will be one atom in your body that's just there like for your whole life.
Yeah, at least. And I'm sure some of them, like maybe some of the parts of your bone structure, perhaps.
Right.
The minerals.
But by total, I suspect they're doing like a total volume, you know, or something is replaced in that time, or maybe, I don't know. That would be interesting, like how conservative.
Yeah, but that's my question. How many of the atoms that you have at death are the same as when you are birthed? Yeah, when you're birthed, or maybe when you're like 18 is, you know, a freshly full-grown adult.
Man, I hope that there's not a single atom in my body left from when I was 18. They need to go ahead and replace those for sure.
They're very unfashionable now.
Those are so out of vogue. They gotta go, dog. Advice call. Oh, man. Baylor.
Speak.
Do you have, I need to know if this is a universal feeling. On my typical day streaming, I look at the chat room and it is delightful to me. And people say things and I'm like, that is the cleverest thing. Everyone in the planet is so smart, and particularly my viewers are the smartest. But every once in a while I go live and I just cannot read anything in my chat room charitably. Do you ever have those days?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
It's kind of hard, right? Because you're like, you know that it's, you know it's the same. You know it's you. You know it's you. But it's kind of like, well, we'll muscle through it.
Yeah, some days you're more hostile towards certain kinds of messaging, communication,
yes,
ideas
absolutely.
than others.
But you know, it really helps me to just communicate like that. That's something I started doing very early on, is just to be like, hey, y'all, I don't know what's going on, but my spoonage is real low today. So, you know, because people will respond to that. Anyway, today I feel great, and I'm reading chat, and it's all the best English prose ever written, and I like those days.
A glorious day.
It's a glorious day when that happens. That SBV stream the other day was brutal for that. I've definitely had some uncharitable days recently. We all do. It can go both ways, though. I mean, sometimes you play a game, and there's something about that game that just, like, the blood moon rises, and all of chat turns into an energy vampire. It's like... yeah, I've definitely had games where I'm like, okay, this is a sometimes game.
Yeah, you gotta have a particular...
Speaking of which, when are we going to start streaming Battle Royales co-op?
Battle Royales co-op.
Yeah.
Us versus the world.
That'll really... There's a ladder in the bottom right, by the way, if we want to keep digging. It's almost midnight, but we should get to 60. We'll make it.
We'll make it, surely. Surely.
Oh my gosh, wait. No, we're actually making it. There's another ladder immediately. We could make it.
He's gonna push on and make it, I believe.
Don't give up.
I believe in the
Will I
bar.
lose items?
I think you only ever lose items if you're defeated in the mines.
Holy crap. I'm going so far. I just keep... I found it again! What is this luck?
He's on our hot roll.
I can't stop. I'm gonna make it.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato. Come on. I don't have time for bats. I'm busy. No.
Time for bats.
Please. Leave me be. I have to... I'll perish. Leave. We leave. We run. We flee. I was on 59. I was so close.
Valiant effort.
Yeah, but you know, discretion, something. Valor.
Part of valor.
Discretion is the better part of Valorant, is I think the phrase.
Gone to bed,
thank you,
and then
Sanguine.
made it to bed.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna at least get to my house. Bet?
Lamgoon in chat says, you lose items if your hit points reach 0. You get charged 10% of your total money, max 1,000 if you're outside at 2 a.m. So that should be 167 or something that we have to pay.
Stardew Valley Battle Royale. I want PvP Stardew. Let's go.
Fishing Battle Royale.
Fishing battle. I mean, there's like fishing tournament games, right? Or has no one ever made a PvP fishing game?
No, there's definitely been like pro extreme hunt based fishing sport. Madden kind of thing.
NFL.
What I'm talking about, like those like
2K20.
those old school arcade.
Did you ever have
with fishing though?
I do remember this. Did you ever have one of these? It was like a little toy fishing rod that had an actual fishing game in it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do.
Did you have one of those?
I don't think I know what the heck you're on about.
It's got a little bitty screen. It looked like Tamagotchi. You know, it'd be one of those fishing games where you just see the little black like 5-pixel fish. And then, but you would actually reel. It was basically like a little Game Boy that had a fishing rod coming out of it, and its only button was cast and reel. Anyway, it was fun. It was good fun. Okay, y'all farm. I'm gonna stand in the overseer's position while I take a very fast bio.
Oh yeah, go.
And then I'll be back in short
order.
order. Very soon. Very soon.
Let's see. Where are we gonna put our barn? I'd be able to have 6K pretty soon. How exciting. Oh boy. Speak with Clint and upgrade my pick first. CernDape hosted Stardew Esports a few months back. That's ridiculous. I hope that was a really fun time for everybody involved. I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe. Blatant disregard for how much money this cost me. Guess I'll also check into the museum, see what rewards are up. Starfruit seed, melon seeds, a night on Eco Hill, and the standing geode. I'll take the geode. Teams of 4 speedrunners competing to meet certain goals. Sounds really fun. Copper trash can? What? You could upgrade your trash can now? Interesting. Alright, I didn't bring my fishing rod, but I think I want to go ocean fishing soonish? What's it take to make a crab pot? I should make a couple of these. 3 iron bars and 40 wood. Oof. Expensive. Does everyone have to go upgrade the tools themselves? Yes, I think everybody has to individually upgrade their tools. At significant expense and resource, but it's not too bad. Since I think Clint can process 1 tool per player at one time, I believe. And we can share tools, too. Which is quite nice. We just like have 2 copper picks that we loan out to 2 people who are going mining or something. Like that. Likes a geode. Yeah.
What did we get? Why have you... Am I intended to walk over these coals? Or is this some kind of like a burial ritual? This is a summoning? I understand.
It's surrounded.
You will be born again from the flame. Thank you for rebirthing me. Faely. I appreciate that. An aquamarine. I could take this to Gunta.
If you're doing that, there's also a sword in one of those chests that you can bring to him.
Oh. The rusty sword.
Ancient sword.
No, the ancient sword.
Yeah, I found it in a chest when fishing.
You found a sword in the water.
Yeah, a lady gave it to me. I'm supposed to be the king or something.
I guess I'm a king now. Winky face. XD. I want to...
You're all my serfs.
I want to... I want a webtoon where someone is a king, but the only way they can communicate to their subjects is via AIM. It's the
AOL
year,
Instant Messenger?
Yes, yeah.
That AIM.
Yes. Not aim like aiming their weaponry, you know.
Right.
No brutality required. I'm popping these last geodes, baby. It's time to be done with this ruse. Faely. Old ladies distributing swords in a lake is no basis for a government. Well, I'd say it's up there. Top 5.
Top 5.
Easily top 5.
Distributing swords in a lake is the worst form of government except for all the others that have been tried.
Can't be that bad. I got some sweet, powerful bean juice to help me recover my typical sleep schedule. Speaking of things dredged from a lake and applied to my body.
I've been enjoying some like cold-pressed vegetable juice lately.
Cold pressed? Ooh, nice. Are you doing that yourself?
No, just getting a couple. I think they sell them at Trader Joe's near here.
Ah, you have the Joe's.
We got a Joe's. It's
I used
quite
to have
nice.
a Trader Joe's near my work.
Cozy place.
Yeah, I never really thought about what it is about Trader Joe's that makes things easy, and it's that they don't have any selection, which is actually really nice.
Yeah,
that
options
sounds like
can
I'm
be
throwing
really
such
overwhelming.
Shade. No, but that's like part of their model, right? Is they're like, we just picked the good one for you. What I really like is that they kind of suck.
Zeke walks into a superstore, like all the shelves are bare. There's just like one potato on a shelf. He's like, finally, a store that understands what I need. He goes home so happy with that potato.
I go home happy in my scarcity. Listen, I have never met kinder and happier people than I met in Cuba. So there is something to be said for economy of scarcity. It's kind of incredible. It sticks with me. I think about this almost every day. Cuba. I went back to the mine because I want to unlock that sword, because it's way better than the base sword. You know what I'm talking about, Baylor?
Solid reasoning.
Do you have that sword yet?
Oh, I know the sword. I think you get that at like level 80 or 100 or something. Are you talking about the obsidian one?
No, there's one that you can get for killing like 20 slimes or something. Or maybe it's from bats? Oh, crap. I should go look it up. It's one of the ones where you go to the Adventurers Guild. Yeah. I got the steel small sword. Faely says travel to floor 20 or 30. I got that one, but there's one that you can get that has a really fast attack speed from the Adventurers Guild as a reward for killing one of the enemies. And it's like pretty Gucci.
Calvin says killing 125 insects. That's a lot of insects.
Ah, is it the insect killer sword? Maybe that's more killing than I remembered. That's a lot. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about now. Because sometimes you can get combat rooms where you'll be able to get like 30 insects all at once, right?
Yeah.
What levels is that going to be at? Like 20, maybe?
Somewhere in the 20 to 35 range would be my guess.
Okay.
You're going bug.
Okay, so I don't want to be farming the super low levels then. I'm kind of in the wrong place. 10 to 15 insects on a floor, sometimes they get killed. Yeah, they die fast, right? That's the thing. Oh, a gold tier slime. That's horrifying. It dropped shoes? Is this Dragon Quest?
The incredulousness in your voice. Shoes?
How does a slime wear shoes?
You don't even have feet.
You don't have feet. My small flubbish being. Yo, do you remember Flubber?
Flubber.
Did you like that when
I
you were a
remember
kid?
Flubber. Yes.
I remember Flubber.
I enjoyed that movie.
I think I was into it. I think it was on my list. That's Robin Williams, right?
I feel like it has to be.
I think I liked a bunch of stuff he was in, because I also really liked Ferngully, and I think Robin Williams was the bat.
Ferngully was my jam.
Snakebird.
Who knows what slimes eat? It's a mystery to everyone.
Well, I guess there's the ones that eat armor, right? So finding shoes would actually be fairly typical. But I think the shoes get dissolved. And
I
all
like
that's
the
left
idea that
are
they kind of just
weapons.
feed off of Dungeon Detritus, and they sort of serve an ecological role similar to the bottom feeders in like a fish tank.
Okay,
Just
so
help clean the dungeon.
So, agreed. Ooh. And expanding on that, I was playing Deep Rock Galactic with a friend recently. Have you played this?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm? No?
Nope.
No not. DRG? Rock and Stone? Okay. And so the basis of the game is that you are dwarves who go to planets and mine them for their resources. And when you go to those planets, you'll be attacked from the local, like, insectoid populations. And then your dwarves will scream something about aliens as they viciously shoot down the local insectoid inhabitants of these planets so that they can strip mine them for resources. It just
so funny.
It never really clicked with me until I was playing with my friends the other day that we were the aliens yelling at the local populace and calling them aliens, right? It's like, wait a minute, who's the alien here? That game is super fun though. Do recommend. All this to say, we should probably go back and watch Ferngully. When are watch parties going to be popular on Twitch again? What year is that legal?
I've never done a watch party. I saw a bounty to do one for Wheel of Time recently.
No way. Like the whole thing, not just
one episode of the series. They were like, either do the finale, or if you haven't watched it, do the first episode.
Okay. Yo, I feel like just throwing in the finale would be kind of wacky, man. I mean, I guess people don't have to show up, but that would be so weird to me.
Spoilers, man.
I'm not too, like, yeah, exactly. Spoilers.
So I managed to find magma geodes and fire quartz in my fishing chest today. It seems like
your fishing is kind of getting
odd
off
outcome.
The chain.
Fishing is always on the chain.
Well, it's more of a works. It's more of a line, but we're gonna have to start making very soon. There's coffee in here. Soon we're gonna have to start making more chests and color coordinating them. I think.
Definitely.
It's like about that time.
Definitely.
There's a cat in my bed.
There's a human in my bed. I built these people their cabins and they didn't even have the decency to sleep in them. They just pile in. Fine, I'll sleep in the cabin then.
Yeah, I read you, Ashande. It definitely felt like Wheel of Time kind of jumped the shark in the last 2 episodes. I mean, the series that it's based on was already kind of tropey and cheesy, but like, ooh, they put that cheese factor. They stank up that cheese for sure.
Stinky cheese.
Have you watched Witcher season 2 yet? I've heard that it's good.
I watched a couple episodes of season 1, and I didn't end up going beyond that. Oh my god!
Oh, we did it!
We did it!
We did it!
We did it! The giant cauliflower! It happened.
Yes, we will be rich beyond measure. What do you even do with it?
You have to chop it with an axe to get it.
You cannot fish it.
Apart.
You cannot sort it.
Or we could also leave it here as a permanent.
I think.
Decoration.
Yeah, this might just live here now. Honestly,
I can't remember. I believe these last through seasons.
Really?
But I don't remember if that's true. Somebody in.
I kind of want to smash it. I've never had one. Can I smash it?
Yeah, you can smash it. It's full of tons of cauliflower. They do last through seasons, so you can have it as a permanent decoration if you want. But the amount of money we're gonna get from all those cauliflowers.
I kind of wish that when it popped and I collected the cauliflower, it made an alternate sound. Because it still sounded like normal cauliflower, you know, when I picked it up. But I wanted it to make some
super cauliflower.
Yeah, like it's exploding my inventory, you know. It needs to sound deeply dangerous. What should we do today, farmers?
Well, I think we should replant the field with something.
But if we keep buying seeds, how will we become rich?
Eventually, we'll stop buying seeds.
I see. You gotta spend money to make money.
In the fields.
Oh, Jody wants a cauliflower.
Maybe that's what I'll do, just plant wild seeds. So we can save up for a barn. Alright, I'll do that.
Will I get money if I do that?
Horseradish.
Jody, I will only give you things if you pay me. I'm not here to make friends in this town.
Dandelions, leeks, daffodils. Okay. Pretty wild seeds. No. No.
Where's my water? There it is. I'll help with farming. I can contribute to this commune.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. So the other day I was in my backyard with my dog. And my dog was looking upon the fence because as a dog, he could easily detect the presence of a dog on the other side of the fence. And it occurred to me that I really wish that all of my fences came pre-installed with, like, ideally doggy doors that go both ways, or alternately just like, you know, in cartoons when you're in space, there's always that one little room in the spaceship that just has like a bubble to the outside where you can sit.
Yes, or
like a little dome.
Have you ever been to a zoo that has this for like their penguin?
Yeah. And you can kind of get
place?
in it when you're a little kid, and you're like, "Whoa, I'm so close to this penguin." I want that for my dog and me, but mostly my dog.
Mostly my dog. Yeah.
Like the
dog's
the
gonna like it
dogs-
more than you will.
Yeah, the dog has no sense also of property boundaries. Like, it just wants to play with the other dog. And I'm kind of down to, you know, facilitate that activity. It's got to be a win-win.
Definitely.
Hold up. You're telling me that we can go donate these magma geodes? I'm like pretty much permanent Clifford service at this point, which I don't mind.
It's fun because you never know what's going to be in the geodes, so it's always exciting opening them.
Exactly. There's a sense of unknown.
What was it, Abigail's birthday?
Roll the dice. A fence observation module, says Rick. Yeah, exactly. Where is my dog gone?
Oh, dog gone? Where's your doggone dog gone?
Faely. Geodes are the lawful good of loot boxes. I want to see a loot box alignment chart. Like, what's the chaotic good of loot box?
Chaotic good. It's like OG actual card packs.
I mean, I guess it's all about perspective, isn't it? Wonder Trade? That's a good answer.
Wonder
Trade, that's
yes.
a really good answer.
That's a very good
That's
answer for chaotic good.
That's a pretty cracking answer right there. See what I mean? Twitch chat is literally the smartest. Like,
they know what's up.
That's not blowing smoke. I would not have thought of this. Wonder Trade. I haven't
20 copper ores. That's easy.
One of my friends messaged me yesterday because he was like, I'm playing, you know, Pokemon game. I think the new the re-release of Diamond and Pearl or whatever.
So glad to see those finally getting remakes. Those were definitely the ones I personally enjoyed. My original.
That's where you came in.
Okay. That's where I came in. I was a child. I played Gens 1 and 2. Dipped out for Gen 3 because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance.
Right.
But then I came back in with a DS, and Stem and Pearl Platinum was how I did that.
See, I've always been on this train. But anyway, he messaged me because he was like, I got it in my head that I want to get a Milotic, and so I need to catch a Phoebus. And you may know that Phoebus has always been just catastrophically painful to catch, right?
Oh god, yeah.
And in this gen, it's a situation where there's an underground lake, and every day, randomly, 4 of the tiles contain Phoebus. And it's not even 100% chance on those tiles, right? It'll be like 50% chance. And that may be that may be like at least true neutral. You know, I mean, it's like we can't call this good.
Some kind of RNG hell.
It is. It is a loot box, for sure. Is it 25% chance in this gen, Shopkeeper? That's so brutal. Yeah, Flutter, I agree. I would love to play DRG. DRG would be a good game to play with.
Play a weird mini game to get food to feed to the Phoebus to get the beauty set up, or do they at least make that less painful?
No, you still have to make it beautiful. Because as we all know, beauty is built on the back of crushing down 1,000 tree fruits and force feeding them to your fish. You will eat these dry berries, and you will become beautiful.
You'll like it.
Beyond measure.
So much to go through for a big snake.
Big snake. So, I'm trying to get us rich. But it's been tough.
Slow process.
I'm doing my best to make us quite wealthy.
We're on our way.
I'm selling mudstones and sandstones and petrified slime and celestine. I'm selling so many earth rock types that you can probably make a wrap.
You could become a gym leader with all that many rock types.
You certainly could become a gym leader.
We've forgotten where Clint lives. Below Jojo
Clifford? Up above the oh yeah, where does he live? Or are you trying to visit him? He goes to the saloon. I think he only lives in two places: the blacksmith, which is above the museum, and the saloon.
Already 5 p.m.
Yeah, he closes at 4. 9 to 4.
Wow, he's not exactly a hardworking guy, you know.
We wouldn't call the residents of this sleepy little village particularly industrious.
That's what we're here for.
That's why we're here.
We're here to build them an industry.
To work the land. That's right.
Overwork the land to exhaustion. Lovingly, of course.
Yeah. I mean, with love.
Well, I feel like I got nothing accomplished today, but that's okay.
No. You have made yourself more familiar with the land of your grandfather.
Yes.
This is an accomplishment. It's just a soft accomplishment.
Soft accomplishment. Yeah, all right. The big crystal in front of my house now.
Lawful greedy. Lawful greedy. I like the memes where you do alignment chart, but then you just exchange one of the words for something that, oh, we keep forgetting about the traveling salesperson. They're here today.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot there was a traveling merchant that comes by.
You can talk to the pig.
Unique
the
stuff.
The pig wears a fez. Okay. We could buy an iridium ore, but one doesn't really get us anywhere, does it?
One iridium ore, nice.
Yeah. We could buy a wood skip if we want to be able to progress that particular thing faster. Oh, or the rare seed, but that's not until fall. A wedding ring recipe?
You have to craft a wedding ring?
And apparently you need a freaking prismatic shard and 5 iridium. Just like the real world.
You have to go
Plan
mine
to spend.
Right, do you remember, like, you married your Bevsies recently. Do you remember delving into a dungeon to get the diamonds required to craft your top-tier wedding ring recipe?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Good.
It is tradition that upon the 7th day of the 7th year, the father offers a dowry of 16 anchovies, which I take to nourish myself as I dive into the dungeon of marriage. That's right.
That's right.
And as you reach the bottom, you will know whether or not you have the fortitude to survive the rest of the relationship based on whether or not you are dead. If alive,
until
marriage success.
I guess. Yeah.
I love marriage. It's so simple when you just turn it into a game.
Our cat seems to have taken a habit of sleeping in the middle of the field.
Oh, I keep finding it in my bed. And there's that whole myth about it, stealing the breath from you as you're asleep or whatever. Which I assume is why I keep staying up until 2 a.m. and being tired the next day. It's the cat.
It's the cat.
It's not my life habits.
Yeah, that just groks with me.
Grogs with me? Must be real.
Going to rain tomorrow. Perfect. I'm going to go river fishing to try to catch a catfish tomorrow.
Ooh.
I know those are rather valuable.
Mm-hmm. I'm fishing in the pond in the forest, and I feel like it's not very good. It's mostly trash.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Convenience and fishing spots don't seem to go all that well together.
We just need to get that one recipe, you know, the crafting recipe for the thing that you put trash into and you get not trash out of it.
Oh,
the like recycler or whatever.
Jig.
Yeah, that thing seems pretty dank.
I don't remember putting that to a whole lot of use.
I love it, but remember what I said about ARPGs?
Mm-hmm.
I have never thrown away a piece of trash in this game until we played together.
That makes
I have
sense.
always stored it. And so then, you know, you've got, by the time you're able to make the recycling machine, you've got so much trash. And I mean, the best thing that you get out of it is like some quartz. It's not even that good. Well, no, I think it can give you some stuff that's pretty good, though. It might be able to give you some bait. That's kind of hard.
I definitely remember getting quartz out of glasses when you refine those.
I don't know if, you know, I guess I never knew whether or not the thing that you refine has an effect on what you get. I mean, it would make sense.
I'm about 80% sure that it does.
I fully believe it. Yeah, because that kind of follows, right? That you would get a clear mineral out of your glass recycle.
Please give minerals. That's right. You can also get torches from the trash recycler.
And torches are pretty useful. I feel like I could make more. Oh, I'm gonna be late to bed. Curfew. Oh no.
Curfew.
We waited up all night for you. I watched this like Harry Potter reunion episode, and it was pretty cool actually to see. In particular, it highlighted the different directors throughout the movies, and I think I liked seeing how the actors interacted with those directors over time and how their kind of relationship with the series and each other and also just acting in general kind of evolved over time. That was kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I believe it.
Here we are again.
Getting the same group of people working together on a series of projects over like a decade.
Yeah.
I imagine there's a lot of interweaving progression, so to speak, for everybody.
Yeah.
P6 hundo. We're only a few days away from being able to afford a barn, I think.
I mean, if we just basically took everything we owned and sold it, we would surely be there.
Makes sense to me.
I like the rain
copper
sound.
Pickaxe is ready. That's such a helpful
oh my god
notification.
Wait, we all just got 500 gold from Mom. We're rich. I think so. I mean, I got the letter. We all get the... Excuse me. We all get the... don't we all get those letters? Or do we not?
Yes. I also got 500
I think so.
gold from Mom. So if the others also read their mail, we'll be rich.
So in this house, what happens to our mail is that usually Bevsies pulls it out of the mailbox and then unceremoniously throws 90% of it directly into the recycling bin, which is pretty correct. I mean, it's like most of mail is total nonsense. But every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, there's this thing that we're supposed to have received, you know, at some point. And she's like, oh yeah, I recycled that immediately. And it's like, ooh, I need that thing. Can you
bring up my mail?
Quit throwing everything away. Oh man.
Too efficient.
Notably, Bevsies, I think, would be very good at ARPGs.
Dedication.
What is this? There's a box on our shore. What is this? Fertilizer?
Oh, that's right. We occasionally get like supply crates that wash up.
It was just 3 geodes?
If you're on a particularly high kill streak or something.
If you're on a high kill streak, I see. Killtacular, and then I get a supply crate that I can use to farm harder.
That's right. Yeah, and then the next thing that you get is like a gunship or something.
When do I get the helicopter strike? That's what I'm waiting for. It's been a long time since I played a true military sim, like a Battlefield or whatever. I actually appreciate.
Oh, somebody spent money. No.
No, quit spending some of the depth. Is it possible that it charged me for trying to sell trash? No, it's impossible, right? It wouldn't be until tomorrow anyway. These 3 geodes are now the basis of your cargo cult. Yes, cargo culting. Right here, in these rocks. Oh man, I need to clean my. I need to clean my monitor.
Not sure where I want to put the barn, but we are building the barn today. That is the good news.
We have to. It's always been the plan.
But I put it bound towards the other cabins. You can always move it after you place it. That's right. You can. I'm gonna put it.
I forgot about that.
Kind of down in the corner. Yeah, that was not a release feature from what I remember. Put it over here. A little bit further south. I have formally requested 1 barn. Dang it, I'm going to have a barn. It's the last thing I do.
Where do you think the Matryoshka doll is on the list of loot boxes in the alignment chart?
True neutral.
True neutral? I guess it depends on if there's anything interesting in the very middle.
Stuff
no, but you can't know that. You can't know that, right? Yeah.
So let's. Where would you rate Christmas presents on the loot box chart?
On the loot box chart?
Yeah. It's boxed with loot in it.
Somewhere between chaotic joy and lawful capitalism, probably.
Joy and lawful capitalism.
If I were really trying to judge it.
I accept this.
I've been trying really hard with my various friends and family to reach a state of like not expecting everyone to get everyone a gift for this one holiday, because it results in really high expenses and also a lot of gifts that are like kind of immediately thrown away, right?
Yes.
Lots
of
like
waste, lots of expectations,
yeah.
lots of
Yeah, it's fun to open the stuff, but it's like I don't even really feel good about buying and using wrapping paper. Like it is truly immediately deeply wasteful, and that's not to crap on the process, because it really is fun and it's a big tradition for a lot of people, right? But like certainly that is a use of trees that we could avoid.
I have had my father request that the present be fastidiously carefully unwrapped so that the wrapping paper may be reused for a later gift.
My family, my paternal family does that. They would save everything. Ribbons. Sometimes they'd try to save the tape. Absolutely. That's like the Depression era thinking. Seriously.
I've seen legit. The same ribbon, like the same stick-on adhesive ribbon, like used for a dozen different Christmas gifts.
Yeah. But so my point here is not to deconstruct holidays and gift giving, because those things are actually really lovely. It's that what the result is when this works, when you can really convince friends and family, like, hey, let's do away with everyone's expected to get everyone something on this one day. You end up with less, more thoughtful gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And
less,
like that's a really
gifts.
good
I
outcome.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather have one gift that was like, you know, someone saw it and they thought of me and it was like something they know that I would like or use, than a bunch of things that like you get the dopamine hit of unpacking the present and then you need to spend the next week figuring out how to, you know, how you're going to deal with waste management, right? It's so much better. But I think it's tough because I think that there's this trajectory by which, you know, when you're a kid, it's all about getting that sweet loot, and it's so easy to buy toys for kids. There's like so many goodies, you know? But once you have income, like you buy your own toys, right?
Right. I think most of us like to buy things for ourselves, are capable of doing so.
Right. It's like, what game do you want? Well, you know.
I've known a few people who were self-conscious or
everyone go in on Uffizi. I would take an Uffizi for Christmas.
Enough that they have difficulty spending money on themselves, but most people most people are pretty willing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I mean, like, delayed gratification, like intentionally delaying those things, or, you know, I've seen what worked for some people too. Like, not everybody wants a surprise. Actually, you know,
some
Bev
people
is
are truly
like
upset by it.
Yeah, she's like, look, I don't really need to be surprised by the gift. I would rather get the thing that I want. And so a lot of times she can be like, this is a thing that I'm going to get, but instead, you know, I'll just delay it. And that's something you can get for me, right? So that you kind of have the exchanging of things of somebody else, you know, making the effort of getting the thing. These days, I think really what I'm just trying to get and give is like, and travel is tough, obviously, but like experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a cooking class. Let's go see this movie. You know what I mean?
I do.
Not in a box.
I think something like to experience together.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that goes with a memory.
100%.
And
it can be simple too. It can be simple, just like going on a hike.
Tickets to an event would have been.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Fits in that idea.
Yeah. Actually, I forgot. I have. Well, we'll see how that's looking. I do theoretically have a concert in the not super distant future, but see where we're at.
Good luck. Yeah, things are constantly on the change.
I'm trying to go see Tool one more time while Maynard is still a beast. I'm actually trying to figure out how to see, because System of a Down like tours, but they go to like 3 places a year. They go to like London and LA and Sydney or something, and that's it. And I didn't know this. I thought they were like done. Bro, I caught an eel. Pog.
Oh, those are cool. Those are valuable. I think you can always only get those in the ocean at night when it's raining. So,
okay. So it was big timing.
Oh, I got a catfish in the line. Catfish with treasure. That's not going to happen. No. Oh. That fish had his juke shoes on. And
this has been like an incredible day of fishing, and we got the barn. Yeah, we're getting it done.
We're gonna get major done. Could be a new harvest coming in soon.
Major done. Major.
Gwen says, don't remember if I told folks about this here, but the wife and I saw the Milwaukee Symphony perform the score to The Princess Bride.
That's cool.
Projected the movie onto a big screen while doing the score live, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. I've seen something like that, actually. Yeah, where a local symphony does the music. I'm trying to remember. I think I watched E.T. like this, actually. Yeah, those are really cool. Yeah, Fort Worth Symphony does this. I think Austin has this too. I don't know. Perfect. Man, my cup of fish floweth over, baby.
That ain't my cup of fish. As easy as shooting fish in a cup.
My uncle used to always wear this shirt. That was like, it said, "If you must smoke, smoke salmon," and it was a bear. It was a bear holding like a sockeye salmon, like it's a cigar. It's pretty sweet. I like that shirt a lot.
Pretty good.
It sounds like it would be like a Bond quote if instead it was Bear Grylls or something.
No, Mr.
Right?
Bond, I expect you to smoke salmon.
Yeah. All right. I'm kind of running out of energy in the video game. I got to get some more salmon berries or something.
Smoked salmon berries. Oh, I got this catfish.
Nice. Secret Santa, that's a good way to do it, Jubzer. Yeah, finding something that works and respects people's individual. And that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that before, but the family dynamic is that everybody's finances are very different, right, Baylor? And so it's kind of like, that's maybe the most evil thing about the expectation is that for someone it's kind of tough.
Yes, it can be very burdensome on those who are not as well off as everybody else.
Right. And then that's totally unravels the whole idea, right? Do I need to keep some of this eel?
1 eel is for the community center, so keep 1.
I'll keep 1. Everyone that I caught was gold. I like gold.
Got another catfish. Maybe 1 more.
We'll keep it. Yeah, the coworker Secret Santa or coworker, we've done like coworker what's it called, like White Elephant or whatever, where you like do like a bidding for all of the things. You like do a draft, like a gift draft. Have you done those, Baylor?
I have. Our family has a sort of game that we play like that, where everybody brings 3 gifts, and then we play a little game where you can like pick a gift from the pile, or you can steal somebody else's gift, and we use that to distribute the gifts, and then everybody kind of opens and shows off what they got.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, the pile thing. I got like a Hot Wheels from a work event this way, and honestly, it was pretty dank. Somebody got like Snoop Dogg put out a cookbook. Have you seen this? I will buy anything with Snoop Dogg on it. Except for that wine, it's not very good. It's called like 19 Crimes or something. It's so funny, man. Snoop Dogg really knows how to smoke salmon. Yeah, that's true. One of my chat members asked a question. Maybe you know the answer. Baylor says, "Hello, I have a question. Where do I go to buy an additional allotment of daily hours?"
Deep space.
Deep
very
space.
high speed.
At very high speed. You need to be able to travel so fast.
Yeah, if you go at relativistic speed, you can get additional hours per hour.
Hours per hour. I want to measure hours per hour. That's amazing.
I feel like you'd get like 1.0001 from some kind of rounding error.
As long as I can break 1 hour per hour. I just want to make dollars per dollar. Like,
go get my pickaxe.
Get some currency exchange going on. I want to see our barn.
Oh, the cave.
And I'll be satisfied. Do we have the cave?
To attract some local species. You can either attract mushrooms or fruit.
Wait, where did we build the barn?
It is just south of our field.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead about mushrooms and fruit.
Choose here. The fruit is a bit more helpful for the bundles, but the mushrooms are more profit, I believe, over time.
But there's 4 of us. We're not going to have any profit problems.
At least vote mushrooms. It's also my vote, I think, is mushrooms.
All right.
Mushrooms it is.
I can go shroom. I'm cool with it. Plus, you can get fruit from the traveling salesperson if we remember to go to them.
That's true. Oh, the strawberries came in today. Beautiful.
Strawberry.
Oh, strawberry. Okay, I'm gonna go get my pickaxe today.
Oh,
and I guess I'll give my axe to
Wait, this is the plot for the barn? It's so small. Oh, the barn's not that big, and then you build like a fenced area around it, right? That's
correct.
The thing?
That's correct.
Right. So that they can free range?
Yes. We'll need to purchase
Got it. It's all coming back to me.
As well to go in the barn.
It's slow to come back, but it is coming back to me.
job board says... Oh yeah, 20 copper ores.
Job done.
Whatever.
Where would you like to send me today, Farm Master?
Ah, master, you are your own master. Do as you will, my minion.
Do as you will.
Yes.
You wish death upon me?
Yes.
Send me to the mine. Do you think we can get to level 100?
I think we can. I've got a brand new pickaxe. I've got the upgraded copper pickaxe to crush through rocks with. So I'll crush my opponents as if they were mere rocks.
I really want to try to just like blitz the mine to 100. Like I'm talking about in a day. I'm talking about it now.
Right now.
Yeah. To 100. It's going to be, we have to be focused on only ladders or else it's impossible.
All right, let's go.
And everything in the bottom 20 levels is going to insta-kill us. And so we're, we got to be dodgy.
It's okay. There's a good
but you get some equipment.
Yeah, you'll get some equipment.
Yeah.
It's really not until you get to skull caverns that you like really at risk of dying.
Yeah, that's true. But we won't, it won't be efficient to fight it.
I heard there's a third dungeon now.
That's what I hear. You can eat daffodils in this game, I think.
You can. There's no benefit. But you can. Oh, potatoes done. Did we save the cauliflower? We should have...
I'm still thinking...
As soon as the beans come in, we should have our spring bottle done.
I'm just still thinking about hours per hour. I'm really stuck on it.
You hadn't realized you needed to be optimizing.
Not until today. That's the truth.
By the way, did you know that there's... Oh, it's instant ladder, by the way. Did you know that there are some...
Hell yeah.
Artifacts for the museum you can only find by using the hoe on the ground in the caves? Like digging
just randomly?
Yeah. So these plots of soil, you can actually dig in them, and there's like cave turrets and stuff under them.
Yeah, because there's the random diglet that spawns.
Yeah, it's not just from the enemies, but rather just digging the ground with the hoe.
That's cool. But you will run out of energy if we do that too much to get to level 1.
It does cost energy.
I fear.
I think it's really only worth it if you have upgraded tools.
Which you have now.
Oh, I don't have an upgraded hoe.
I understand. Speaking of which, I've been interested to see the return of hose and stockings in fashion, which is a curiosity to me because Bevsies tells me that these are very uncomfortable and kind of a pain. But I've been seeing them. Do we have thoughts, Twitch chat?
I can't say I've ever worn.
You've never worn stockings?
I've never worn stockings myself.
I've worn thermals, which are kind of like stockings, except you're not intended to show them, and they're also kind of comfortable. Which I think is not the idea. Girl with Honey says they're uncomfortable and kind of a pain. Okay, so Bevsies is. Because you got to keep in mind, Bevsies is like, she is 100% on team we got a ladder. 100% on team comfort. She is.
Definitely.
And she's absolutely the Zoom age now. I mean, she's business up top, party on the bottom. Like.
Oh, yeah. I've been...
It's awesome.
I've been slowly expanding my wardrobe via MeUndies, and that has worked out really well for me. Some of the comfiest loungewear I've ever had the pleasure of owning.
That stuff gets mad advertised on Twitch. I've seen quite a few people sponsored by that.
Yeah, it's
which is so curious to me.
Pretty straightforward. I have originally tried their products out of curiosity because I had seen it advertised so much.
Yep.
And have come to really love it because it is truthfully the most comfortable clothing I've personally owned.
Ladder get. I mean, if it works, it works.
Give a shout out to that in the chat room, by the way. Since we're talking about it.
Oh, you got that sweet hookup, Baylor.
Yeah, it's just through an affiliate thing. You don't need to, anybody.
It's not
can
like a
create
contractual sponsorship. It's literally just yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe that's why part of why it's around so much.
Theoretically, I could do the same thing with my checking account, right? But that seems like something I shouldn't be shilling on the stream. Would you like to sign up with TD Bank?
Oh, we got a ladder from an enemy.
Sweet.
Chest with a sword.
A better sword.
No, this is the crystal dagger. This is like for fast smacks.
Oh, and the ice fish land.
Oh man, I want to get to 100, but like they offered me fishing. God.
We'll get to 100
Just one.
instead.
One cast. I feel like the ice fish though is like it doesn't always hit. It can be slow.
No, yeah, it can be a long time. There are things other than the ice fish, and if you do hook an ice fish, it's actually a really hard thing to catch.
Oh, we're leaving. We have to get to 100. I cannot abide.
Ladder.
We can always come back. I'm gonna run out of energy, I think, before we get to 100. That's my great fear.
Oh, definitely. I'm chowing down on salmon berries to keep in the game.
What's our total team like? Maybe I'll try to focus more on fighting since that doesn't use energy.
Yeah, that doesn't use any energy. Nope.
Yeah, I'll focus on fighting and breaking things that are free to break.
My understanding is that the more enemies you kill on the floor, the higher chance there is that you get a ladder when you break a rock, too.
Oh, cool.
So that definitely helps find the next floor.
I feel like the swingy sword is a little better for Batus, Eradicatus.
Yeah, the hitbox and the dagger.
Oh man, I'm actually like hemorrhaging. I'm at half health. This is... We might need some
There's a
armor.
ladder in the bottom.
Ladder? Aw, thanks, Nonstop. Junior will be better in no time. In fact, his symptoms look much better today already, which is very fast. My dog is he just is into everything, Baylor, is really what it boils down to.
He's a active and curious dog.
Ladder. Bottom left ladder.
Nice.
He wants to talk to every dog in person. He wants to sniff everything. He wants to dig every hole. He wants to go to every place. That's part of why I love him. But that's also why he perpetually has some minor malady that I need to tend to.
Yeah.
Which is honestly pretty sympathetic. Like, I get it. I kind of dig it. When we went skiing, my dad used to say, if you do not have a total yard sale crash at some point, you're not really skiing. Which is like total lunatic advice, by the way, but it did make me a better skier in the long run, I think.
Yeah, because ultimately you have to push your limits somewhere in order to expand them. So if you're not slipping up and making mistakes, then you're not
exactly.
You're not expanding your comfort zone in whatever it is.
Well, and ever since the late 90s, everybody wears a helmet too, which like radically reduces incidence of bad accidents with skiing.
Yes, I highly recommend using a helmet for skiing.
It's just better. There's no reason not to. I can ski so much harder with a little bit of cranial protection. Aha! That being said, my dad and I also both say that at some point in every ski trip, you need to go down the mountain so fast that you think that if you crash, you'll die. So I don't think anyone should take ski advice from us.
I mean, that's definitely if you want to have fun while skiing, I'm super on board with that advice.
It's super not a hard thing to do. You just point your skis downhill and go real fast. Just don't crash. Man, I'm having so much fun fighting, and it's not... Oh, no. My health is... We are in dire straits.
I really have 3 health.
I have 9 HP. So I feel you, Faely.
Give carrots. Can't drop things.
Please enjoy... Oh, a ladder. Man, we're at 65. I mean, we're kind of cruising.
Oh, purple.
Whoa. Little amethyst. Amethyst action. A lot of hobbies, that dog? Yeah, no lie. He's digging, sniffing, running, sprinting, bouncing, playing, fetching, greeting,
one at a time,
guarding, barking. Yes, but one at a time, please. I mean, I guess I've got 62 energy. That's enough to dig. Diggy, diggy. Dig. Diggy the hole. Dead end, huh?
Nope.
Are we doing a Stardew ladder streak? Chat asked if we're doing a Stardew ladder streak.
I mean, we're laddering as hard as we can in Stardew.
This is a streak of ladders. I mean, objectively, yeah. There's so much iron on this level. Holy crap. There's like a whole bunch of it. Wow.
You were close.
Dude. Should I eat this crystal fruit? I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, do it. Ladder.
Ladder get. Sorry, iron. Catch you another day. Matt Warbuckle says your skiing advice is exactly how I learned to approach skiing in 4th grade. I feel like a lot of people have this horror story about how somebody put skis on them and explained pizza and fries and then just sent them off to... It's like, no wonder they don't like skiing, you know? Like, train this person. That was Bevsy's. She like despised skiing. And then she skied with me and she was like, oh, skiing can kind of be fun. It's like, yes. It can be. You just need a little actual training and practice.
Nonsense. Oh, we got a ladder. Nice.
Ladder. I think that leaning into the mountain is very unintuitive and frightening to people.
It's a terrifying. You got to
trust.
Respect it and trust it. Mm-hmm. Believe in it. I feel like this floor is special. Special because we got a ladder here. Instantly, and I'm out of here. All right, we made it to floor 80 with a master slingshot. 70, whatever. Close enough. Nice
We're getting
floor.
so close to 100.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's a nice floor.
I gotta just look. What's on 71? Oh, it's like a dungeon. It's kind of cool. It's like a frozen dungeon.
Frozen dungeon.
Welcome to the frozen dungeon. I will acquire a couple more iron ore before I leave. There's also this crack in the wall. Like, that totally feels like we can bomb it, right?
Definitely.
Suddenly Gungeon. Suddenly Gungeon. Okay, I don't know if I'll make it home in time. I'm going to try. Desperately.
Quick, put things in the boxes.
$130. $140. I'm gonna go to bed. I really wanted, in real life, I want the experience of desperately sprinting to try to get to bed on time. Like, just imagining anything you do in a video game like this in terms of your real life. So funny.
Air dive into the bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Imagine having that much, zeal about any basic personal hygiene, right? It's like, I'm gonna brush these teeth. Gonna do it.
Most high stakes shower you'll ever take.
How's our barn looking?
Still under construction, I think.
Construction.
Probably gonna call this as the last day, by the way. I do need to get going to the actual human beds.
Oh, no sweat. Yeah, absolutely.
In a reasonable time.
I'm kind of surprised we got so many days.
Yeah. We got the barn, which is I kind of want to see it finished. Maybe that'll be at the end of today. So we have more space for seeds, too. We need quick crops. I'm gonna go buy some parsnips today, I suppose.
Parsnipping?
Parsnipping. Since there's only a few days left in the season, can't grow anything that takes a long time.
Just got raided, Baylor, by Wanderbot, who is an associate of mine. Hinchbots, if you're not familiar with Baylor Lord, twitch.tv/BaylorLord, BAALORLORD.
Welcome, everyone.
An ancient and storied peer of mine. We started playing together with Slay the Spire back in 2018. An incredible roguelike player, good guy, runs a great community, chill vibe, A++. Do encourage. Raiding and running. Enjoy the evening, Wander. Happy New Year. Need food. I get you.
Yeah, much respect for the raid and run.
The host and ghost, as we say?
Yeah, the host and ghost. At the end of the stream, the last thing I want to do is hang around. I'm usually like, I need water. I need to go to the bathroom. To like handle other life stuff desperately.
So I have this problem to where the last thing that I need to do is hang around in another stream for a long time, but I often do it anyway. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, cool. I streamed for, 8 hours and then I chilled in this person's stream for 4 hours and it's now 8 a.m. Right? Like, good time management, Tiki. You nailed it.
You did it.
You did it. You can tell that you did it from the way that it is.
You can tell by the way I walk that I did it.
I'm a streaming man. No time to talk.
Okay, do we have any geodes that y'all can give me? I'd like to make a Clifford run.
I put a couple of frozen geodes in one of the chests.
A couple froyos?
Yeah, a couple of froyos.
Got them. I found a jade that I can give to Gunther.
6 days. So if I plant potato, those will harvest in time, right? There are 30 days or 28?
For what?
Per month. 28.
Yeah, 28
okay,
we decided. It's for in-game weeks.
So I'll take the parsnips then, as those only take 4 days.
Oh, Faye, you're going to Clifford?
Yep.
Do you want to take the Clifford things then?
40 parsnips.
This is for Gunther. I'll go fish or something, or I can mine harder. Mine harder.
Yeah, we gotta get down to at least further down into the mines in pursuit of your goals, sir.
I've got one more thing to give. Oh, I don't know why I didn't give you the whole stack of those frozen geodes. That's so wacky. Yeah, this is super inefficient, isn't it? But I like getting the heart, so unfortunately the game is kind of incentivizing this behavior because it gives me just a little bit of dopamine at the end.
Respect.
Tiki, I cannot bear this level of inefficiency, please. Please. All right. I'm gonna try to mine, I guess. Do we have any like food snack supplies in any of these crates, or is there something I should try to make?
It's gonna be awkward. Instead of parsnips. I don't think.
Did I say Clifford run?
If you need more snacks, there's salmon berries all over the place, so you can go pick. That's what I've.
Are they awake? They were sleeping last I checked.
They're definitely in harvest right now.
Stardew Valley is on the list of games that when I'm just trying to play like a whole game OST in the background, because I don't know, like playing Storybook Brawl and I've heard that soundtrack 6,000 times. It's a good one. You can just put on all of Stardew Valley and you're pretty safe.
Big agree. One of my favorite soundtracks.
It's pretty juicy.
We're almost having enough money for a second barn. More likely we'll upgrade our barn.
We're gonna have no animals in 2 barns. I love it. I love it.
Feed the animals.
I'm not finding any salmonberry. Not convinced that the salmonberry is real. Maybe I should cut down trees and make field snacks. Not today. I could try to catch the ice fish, but I think they're kind of hard, right?
They are kind of hard. It would be a challenge, but one I believe
may not.
You saw.
You can do it.
I don't know. I might not have the levels.
Have it in you.
Genuinely, I like.
A few levels for a bigger fishing bar goes a long way.
Yeah, and like to be able to use bait and bobbers. Bobber.
Yeah, you want like the attachment that upgrades your fishing rod size.
Yeah, exactly. There's some interesting ones. There's some of them that I never felt were really worth it though. Like there's one that makes the thing kind of stick to the fish as it moves up and down, but it never felt like it made enough of a contribution compared to just having a wider bar.
Yeah, that I agree with that. It's supposed to like automatically go with fish, but it really doesn't matter for any fish where you would actually need it.
Right, exactly. I feel like it's just kind of like auto clicker mode for catching easy fish. I found a ladder. Is all like,
a skeleton is here.
I'm going to attempt to kill this with the crystal dagger. Oh yes, it hates this. It throws it. It's got a bone boomerang. That's got a boomerang.
Enemy has a bone to pick with you.
Ugh.
Ladder right there.
Oh, dude, they can really chunk them. I feel absolutely drawn to stabbing these skelly mans.
It's
one of them was actually a slime.
Ooh, frozen tear. Jeez,
don't you love it when you deconstruct someone's skeleton and it was actually just a slime the whole time? My favorite. I kind of feel some days after stream that I may actually have just been slime the whole time.
Bone sword, level 5 sword, 20 to 30 damage. Wow.
Holy crap!
A much better weapon off of that.
They actually dropped a weapon.
Yeah,
dude,
really good weapon.
It's kind of beastly. I want to get a weapon. I want to play the roguelike. Let me play. Pie Guy says, if you try to catch the ice fish, remember pizza and french fries and you'll be fine. Point your fishing rod down the mountain.
Close your eyes.
Aggressively chill, Lamgwen. So I need to make a shirt of this. I was talking to Bev one time, and it was joking, right? She wasn't actually being, rude or mean or anything, mean-spirited. But I did something, and she was like, "Man, you're kind of being lazy, right?" And I said, "Bevan, I'm not lazy. I'm just motivated to be chill."
Motivated to be chill. I love that.
And I kind of want that as my life motto. Like, I'm pretty down. If somebody put motivated to be chill on my gravestone, I think I would be happy with that.
The letter over here on the far side.
Oh, nice.
75.
I'm getting bone fragments.
Yeah, it seems to be a resource now.
Is there some kind of bone brew? Yeah, I'm not familiar with this resource either. Can your bone axe kill this ghost? Well, it doesn't matter. I guess we can go. But if we're trying to blitz, we got to commit to the bit.
Got a solar essence and some gold ore.
Solar essence is pretty sweet. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting pretty dead.
Oh no.
I'm getting pretty dead, man. Oh, they killed me, big players. Oh no. Kelly Vans. I was alone and scared, naked and afraid.
Oh geez, I see what happened here.
That's a lot of Skelly Mans. I didn't have the bone sword. I am dead. I don't think I've ever died in this game like that.
Well, I did start a new farm now, so Stardew.
900 gold. Blah. That's so much. I've impoverished us. I'm sorry. I'm coming back though. Stay. I'll get to you.
That's cool that you get to participate in the rest of the day.
I know. Isn't that nice? I do have 10 health. This is probably not a problem. It's like one bone meringue. If I die again, they probably give me some kind of award, right?
Yes, voted most likely to die.
Least likely to succeed. Oh no, I'm sluggish from overexhaustion. I'm staying with you. I'll be your pack mule. We're gonna do it. Do we need a Teak chili mode? I think it's Kevin. I think it's Comfy Kevin, which I still need to get an official commission of after Dog Matriarch made that version that's so good. No, Bat, please. Bat, no, I'm literally not able to move. Help.
Oh no.
Help, I can't outrun bats.
Gonna die twice in one day.
This is like that thing about, what if something could instantly kill you, but it can only ever walk towards you? Except that the thing is me.
The slug is only goal in life is to kill you.
The thing is me, and I'm just trying to outrun myself. This is like those nightmares where you try to run and your feet are in molasses. Oh my god, we made it to 80!
Firewalker Boots.
Firewalker Boots is actually my rapper name.
Firewalker Boots.
+3 defense, +3 immunity. That's a pretty dank item. I'm about it. What does the next area even look like?
Magma.
Oh man. Oh, it's got the helmet dudes. I'm still trying to follow you. I've got 4 health. Please. And 0 energy. Carry me home. That thing is doing 20 damage to you.
Yeah, that hurt.
My only task is to be near so that I can pick up. I'm like I'm like one of those, you know, sucker fish that clings onto the jawline of the shark so that it can eat the scraps.
Yes.
Exactly. My role is to be near so that I may eat that which you refuse. I'm a Roomba. I'm totally a Roomba. Under your feet. Getting in your kitchen. Oh, I can break those. That's a good job for me.
Oh, you're on it.
I can break those. I'm on it. Anytime, any day now. I made it. I'm coming. Nice ladder get. Oh, cave carrots. You want to share one of those bad boys? Just one carrot, bro.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, there we go. You got him.
Thank you. It's 11:20. We're gonna get to the next level, I believe. Through our efforts combined. Thank you for the carrot.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm reinvigorated. I can't believe we got to gold, actually. It's like spring. What's the furthest you've ever gotten in spring, right? Like, sometimes I'm not even getting started mining.
I think I've finished the mines in spring before, but you have to like do
really?
Nothing else.
Solo?
If you're just doing solo, yeah. Possible.
Okay, you kind of committed to just mining, basically. You were like, I'm a mining farmer.
Down.
Sick.
Out.
To 85.
85. Very good for our last day.
I think that's incredible. Are you kidding? That's awesome.
I think we made such good progress this play session.
Done with the barn. Fairly rich, except for the 900 gold I had to pay to the medical system. Except it was Clifford who picked me up. Can that dude even do CPR?
He just rummaged through your pockets, man.
He just kind of robbed me a little bit.
I found you laying here. I took your geodes. They were heavy.
And in time, home in time for bedtime.
Barely in time.
Sugar spice, everything nice. I'm just glad that we were able to get that lawn flamingo. I mean, a bastion of American culture presented here on our farm.
It's pretty glorious.
It is, so good.
Take care and good night, everybody. Thanks you so much for joining me, Faely and Zizzy. Pleasure to have you both as dutiful farm hands for the cozy Stardew. And of course, thank you so much to you, Teak, for joining me on audio on stream. You're on Twitch.
You're very welcome.
Such a joy to hang out and relax with this.
It is. Unfortunately, it's kind of putting me to sleep.
Yeah,
this game is too chill.
It's good at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's done its job, right? It's done its job. No, it's a pleasure. I feel weird saying you're welcome. Like, thank you. There's no love lost to hang out and play Stardew Valley. That's easy peasy, boss.
That's right. We do need to start the beginning of the next day. There's the save.
Bingo.
That blink.
Otherwise, we'd lose the previous day, right?
That's right. And let's just check the fortune teller for today. Neutral.
We're gonna have a neutral day when we come back. What is our end goal? Like, I don't presume that we're gonna play through years and years on this file. Do we just want to get to the point that we've got good cow action going on?
Yeah, maybe having some goal set for like the end of year 1.
Right, exactly.
Would be a good long-term goal to strive towards something.
Because I think that's achievable, you know, if we play this every once in a while, once a month kind of situation, once every couple weeks.
Yeah,
you know,
every week or every other week.
Every week has been working pretty nicely, actually. I've kind of dug
2
that
out
as
of
a
2
Wednesday
weeks
thing.
so far.
2 out of 2. That's more than any class that I ever attended. I mean, we're kind of killing it.
Yeah, same.
GG Baylor.
GG,
thanks for having me on your farm. Oofeetsy to you and the crew.
Good night and farewell to everybody in chat as well. Luke22, Spirit Sparrow, Faely, BE, Lamgoin, everybody who tuned in. Martin Scorsese.
Bye, Baylor's chat. I've been reading both this whole time. It's been nice. It's not that hard, actually.
Yeah, actually, my chat was for these late night streams outside my usual hours. Chat is super.
It's
super
the game
chill.
too. You know, when you play Spire, everyone's like,
definitely.
I wonder if you could have played this card 16 years ago before the turn into the, you know, steampunk age. And it's like, yes. True.
All right, well,
Phil,
I'm going to send all my viewers your way since I know you're going to keep going.
If you'd like, I'll probably play Storybook.
Yeah,
so
go
if
for
that's
it.
something that people want to check out.
Use them for anything you'd like.
I'm not going to use them.
You must dutifully follow this man to the ends of the earth, chat.
They may harvest entertainment from me should they wish.
Or else.
Or else. Good night, Baylor. We'll catch you again soon.
Peace. Toodaloo.